Thanks to the resub, not famous. Hello, pre-notification gang. I'm doing alright. I didn't really do much today. Thanks to Prime Inkles. No days gone tonight. I couldn't stand that game. Thanks to the Prime Walrus. That game was just not for me. How does your leg feel after skating? That was filmed a little over a month ago, and for about 3 weeks I couldn't really walk on my right leg super well. Really hurt myself. Thanks to the Prime Master Goak. Thanks to the Prime Dumpster Nachos. There's always new Darman. Thanks to the gift sub Reaper. Did the Lightning offer you a contract yet? Not yet, because they're in the playoffs, but I imagine once they take home the Stanley Cup, I'll be getting offers from them. We just have to meet on a price. Will I be playing the what series? Oh, Biomutant. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try Biomutant. There's a lot of hype around that game. It better be good. Thanks to the resub Shoe. Can't click links cheese. Thanks to the resub Murky. And don't donate to suggest anything, man. Just put it in the chat. Thanks to the bits Scarcore. The resub Jason and the 5 gift subs King Cocus. Good to see you, Cocus. I'm doing alright, Crowlet. Hope you're doing well. Thanks to the Prime Crazy. And the 5 gift subs Swamped. Hey, Swamped. Thanks, man. Thanks to the bits Blue Bat. Thanks for the bits Navixian. In a minute, yeah. Don't think we'll do any Darman. I think there's only 2 new videos, or 3. Either way, probably not. No, I forgot that he really amped up the production. There's quite a few. There's Fucking ton, actually. Jesus Christ. In 2 weeks. Even still, we'll wait. Thanks to the resub Will High, Pug Guy, and the gift sub Reptile and Tier 1 Jonesy Wales. No, there's no point anymore, Big, since now I stream. It's redundant. Thanks to the resub Alnick. They've been doing alright, Turbo. I've watched the Japanese extreme apologizing. It's just a skit, not a sport, unfortunately. There's the gift sub Garden. There's the Prime Space. And the Tier 1 Maceu. I'm not playing Totally Accurate Battleground. I played it when it came out. I've had my fun with it. I'm not gonna watch I'll Eat Till I'm Dead. That's from my 600-pound life. It's sad, not enjoyable. North Korea's most daring escape. I've seen it. That was a cool video. That's a real one, too. They started shooting at him from the border, right? They started blasting at him. This was pretty fucking intense. Don't think I could watch it on Twitch anyway, but I've already seen it regardless. But it is cool. Thanks to resub Windar. I'm doing alright. Frab. Thanks to the Prime Jewels. Thanks for the gift sub Happy Kid. And the resub Chillo Wisp. European bike stealing competition. Pretty sure we've seen that. Thanks to Prime Slonk Tie and the 5 gift subs Bomb. Was it European? Looks familiar.
Let the championships commence. Things are going well though.
Thanks to 5 gift subs Butter. Hey man.
Looking like it might be the hot favorite this year, but what's this in Amsterdam now? Checking the tires.
Hope you're doing alright.
Catch him if you try.
Thanks for resub Squawk and Numilu. And the bits Luxord.
Every 5 minutes, somewhere in Europe, a bike is stolen. Bicycle theft remains a problem with no easy solution.
Yeah,
Which
just
city
don't ride a
is the
bike.
worst?
That is an
Let's
easy
find out.
solution.
The field of contestants was very strong this year, and the final 3 cities are neck to neck. Rome, the hometown of bicycle thieves. Amsterdam, with the quality Dutch bicycles in demand all over Europe.
These are resub
Prague,
Sinpai
6 out of
and
7 bikes stolen are
Liam.
never found.
And the Tier
thanks to
1
the obliging
Finger Me is...
second-hand shop network. We've parked a high-quality
Thanks,
bicycle
Senpai.
on a busy main street in each of the cities. We have also rigged it with a powder bomb for a little thief-shaming and hid a musical band nearby for celebrations. Let the
Very
championships
intricate.
commence.
Have not seen this,
There
I
we
was
are,
wrong.
Just putting the bikes into position. We've got Rome there.
Thanks to the resub
Another
Papaya
nice
and the
cap,
gift sub
Amsterdam,
Taser.
and autumnal.
Thank you.
Already winter is approaching, and Prague there finally, the mother of all cities as some people call it. And 3 cities ready to go. The timer will be starting shortly and the timer's running.
Oh.
Nothing much happening in Amsterdam there at the moment. Everything's very quiet. Gentlemen,
Well, it's not
riding
exactly a
past,
sport.
that's
This is
quick
just a
glance,
skit.
but Oh, he's already got a bike. Why does he need a second? You might
There's the
think.
Prime
Well,
Brother,
obviously there's-
Pedro,
Oh, the band's in
Bando,
the van there. I do hope
Bragg,
they're wrapped up nice and warm in there.
and the Tier 1
Nothing
Lucky
happening,
Fella,
and back
and
to
resub
Prague.
Hewitt and Steve.
Quiet all round. What's this though? A couple approaching. The young lady's quite insistent that her gentleman there should have a look. A gentleman he is by the look of him. Checking the
Regular
tyres,
old Bonnie
very
and
sensible.
Clyde.
Always good to check the tyre pressure before you ride off. He's not certain though. Maybe he doesn't like the model of bike. Obviously a very fussy man with impeccable taste. Things are going well though. Prague is looking like
Jesus
the hot
Christ,
this
you
year. The
pussy,
other
just
cities are
take
still
it.
quiet, but what's this in Amsterdam now? A young man approaching. He idles one way, then he idles the other. He's not quite certain though. Is he brave enough? Will he go for it? Will he put Amsterdam
Of course
in
I've seen
and
it,
he's
Jim.
gone. He's moving forward, and he takes the bike, and for goodness sake, that's Amsterdam for the gold. Absolutely amazing. The band plays, people are amused, they're looking around.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you couldn't catch him if you tried. He's got some feet on him, that young man. The young
Oh,
lady
that
is
was
very
sweet.
confused. People in Amsterdam are happy that they've got the gold there. Excellent for the European Bike Stealing Championships 2015. Amsterdam takes the gold.
There's
What's
a
happening in
Tier
the
1.
other cities? Oh dear, Prague.
Porku
That's it,
Archer,
there's a police car in
resub
place. It's
Elliot,
gonna slow things
Haley,
up for
Thick,
Prague
and
Rome.
Byron.
He looks like he might be interested. He's got a beer bottle in hand, though. Maybe he's got better things on his mind. Some relaxation. Well, that gelato looks lovely, doesn't it, eh? Pistachio's my favourite. And the bike, no, still safe there in Rome.
So these aren't like
Definitely safe.
career
With a police car
thieves
there,
or
I don't think anybody
anything.
would be that stupid to steal. Well, that said, police in Prague, who knows? In Rome there, the young man sat down. Is he just sitting or is he... Oh, he's checking it out. Excellent there. Could Rome be in with a chance of the silver? And he's not certain, but here we go. Absolutely amazing. Rome takes silver. And the audacity, and he's away with the bike. He completely doesn't care. How audacious.
Did he?
Brave.
Yeah, I mean, that didn't
Celebrating
stop him from
silver.
taking the bike.
The are filled with happy, amused people on this wonderful day in Rome. And that's all very good. But where does that leave Prague? My money was on Prague, I have to say, but it's in bronze position. What an excellent competition this year.
There's a Tier 1
Medal
Nate.
for Prague there, everything's quiet. Well,
And
all
True
I can
Frab.
say is that it was a very exciting championship, one of the best, I think, in recent years. Next year, who knows, other cities might be in with runners.
No one even stole it in Prague? Ugh.
See you at the two.
Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Abandoned villas. Turkey's luxury ghost town. Appreciate it, Cthulhu. Thank you. Is 4'2" the optimal height? No, 5'6". 5'6" is optimal. Thanks to give sub taser. And the prime cork parsley.
At first glance, it could be mistaken for an amusement park. In Anatolia,
Nobody would
4
make that
drive away
mistake.
From Istanbul, 700
Looks like a
Renaissance
video
style
game
villas line
glitch.
the mountains. In the space of just a
There's
few
recent
months,
Alterial,
this
Hollywood,
unusual
Mordu, and
residential
Bissy.
site has become a ghost town, as well as a symbol of Turkey's current real estate crisis.
It is kind of modeled after Disney architecture.
Inspired by the world of fairy tales. Our architecture borrows from Disneyland, but also from
Yeah.
French and Turkish castles, and all this in a natural scenery. When it will be finished,
Thanks to
there
Resub
will be 3
Shaolin.
lakes, several leisure centers, and a golf club.
The project was launched in 2014, and initially, it sparked curiosity.
Binanın girişi burası.
This is a display
Wow, look at this
with a large
piece
living
of
room
shit.
and an open kitchen.
No
Houses were
electricity
put on sale
here?
for 400,000 euros each, and 300 of them were quickly acquired, many by clients from Gulf countries, who were attracted, according to this real estate agent, by the promise of a dream lifestyle.
No,
The
that didn't
highlight is
happen,
this
nauseous.
terrace. It's our client's favorite part.
But the fairy tale soon
sweet.
turned
Appreciate it,
into a
Jacob. Thank you.
nightmare. Because of the real estate
Thanks for some
crisis
techno.
in Turkey, the company went bankrupt.
Concorda'nın talebi
We were no longer
istediği
able to
mahkemeye
sell,
talep
and so we lacked the funds to
Concorda'nın
pay off our
talebi
debt. So in order to save the project, we had to put it under state
oluşan
protection.
maliyetlerinin
He says he's convinced that brighter days lie ahead. The first tenants are expected by the end of next summer.
It does look pretty
Construction
cool, I
works are
guess.
stall, and a lack of maintenance means some of the houses are damaged. These properties have become the symbol of a deep real estate crisis
Well,
in
thank you,
Turkey.
Tuli. And yeah,
Recently,
maybe later.
dozens of other companies across the country have gone bankrupt. In the sprawling metropolis of Istanbul, there are dozens of abandoned construction.
Alright, well, I've got plenty out of that now. I see it. And that's all I really cared about. Thanks to the Prime, Primo. I'm sorry to hear that, Nelson. It sucks. Thanks to the Tier 1 420 Shamasu. Looks like a near village. Yeah, it does look like out of near. A little bit. Irish road safety ad. I've already seen all of those PSAs. Including the one that's like an AMV. I've seen it. I've seen all of it. Thanks for some buzzkill. Resident Evil with realistic jiggle physics. This is Twitch, not Pornhub. I know exactly what videos you're talking about. They're extremely popular. I can't watch them on Twitch. Thanks for some J-Wash and the Tier 1 Turbo Jeebus. Thanks to the resub 5 side. And the Prime Mr. Goldfish. Have you seen the one where Chris Hansen knows the man from the train? I've seen every episode, yep. I do know that one. Chris was very disappointed. They rode the train together. That whole time there was a pedophile under his nose. Thanks for resub Scorcho. Doing alright, man. Hope you're doing well. Irishman has sheet. Why do people keep recommending Irish videos all of a sudden? Yes, their accents are goofy, but it's not like super fun. Maybe this will change the trend. It's just another strong accent video, good lord.
Last Saturday, Mikey Joe O'Shea brought his
Thanks,
flock
Brian.
of
Pretty
Scotch
evil
sheep
and resub
down from the
Megan.
mountain commonage ahead of lambing. He discovered over 50 were missing. Allowing for a number of deaths and strays, Mikey is convinced over 45 sheep have been stolen.
Oh, he painted them like the American flag. It's very patriotic.
Well, there was 45 sheep missing, Mike, and the lambs and everything, the sheep, just count out a nice bit of money, Mike.
He's the Prime Barcelos.
Mikey's next-door neighbour says some of his sheep have also been stolen.
Come back. I'm missing about 10 ewes. It's not all that difficult. All I got to do is have a good dog. Have a good dog and go at night, some moonshine.
Yep, that's a strong accent. Thanks for the gift sub, Austin, and the Prime Zeus. Oh, sweet. Well, thanks, Austin. And thanks for the gift sub, Austin. Fuck yeah, man. Appreciate it. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon. Alright. Thanks for the gift sub, Austin, and the resub cosplay. Nah, no updates there, Ounce. I haven't checked in a long time. Thanks to the resub, Nate. And the resub, Backwoods. I like ghost hunting videos, but a lot of them are just super fucking long for no reason. Really boring. And the reality TV shows aren't really good either. Seen that Scorcho is another really popular one. Congratulations, Reaper. Good shit. Did this guy's channel blow up or something recently? This is the same guy I made that video about when he was doing Five Nights at Freddy's challenges. Oh, his channel fucking exploded since then, I see. That'll do it. Well, he realized it wasn't working doing these things for real, so switching to satire was a really good call. Good for him. He's the best. Is he the best? Here, I'll watch a little.
Yo, what is up, you guys? On tonight's video, we ordered the
Is it tier 1
Among
Blaze?
Us potion from the dark web. And supposedly, when you drink this Among Us potion at 3 a.m., you turn into the imposter from Among Us. And we're gonna find out if it actually is real or if it's not. And it better be real, you guys. Because I literally
Yeah, this shit is
spent
just not for me.
$500.69. Before the video starts, guys, I need you guys to like the video,
Look
you
at
guys.
tier 1
I need
down there.
everyone to try to like the video with your knuckles. Only 2% of the whole wide world could actually like the video with your knuckles. So try it right now in the count of 3 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Hey, y'all little...
I see why people like him, because this is like the quintessential Twitter humor. I get it. And yes, I'm well aware it's satire. It doesn't mean I like it. He's a tier 1 Cameron. He didn't start that way, though. I remember finding this guy's channel almost 2 years ago. It gets better later in the video? Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, I must have missed it.
See him at?
He was right here, Edward. He was right there.
Where? Right here?
Look, the door's open right there. That wasn't open before.
Nicole, are you pranking me?
No.
Dude, all this was just a prank you. You do know
Well,
that,
it's not
right?
a prank anymore because the imposter was here and he was sexy.
Oh my...
I used to read some Chronic
You
and
guys, comment down below
Keely.
if she's actually saying the truth. I think you're trying to prank me now. You probably knew about my prank already.
I would never prank you.
Dude, you're trying to make fun of me now. Just like everybody in my life has currently.
All I know is...
Yeah, it's just not for me, man. Yeah, I keep up with Channel 5. That is very wacky. Among Us. Hehe. Very good satire. Thanks to resub Goose. No, there's blood in that one, Scorcho, but yeah, it's one of the best WWE moments. Appreciate the 5, Steve. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, I have watched some of those, Phantom. He has good shit. Hug the Sun. The grocery store SmackDown is iconic. Thanks to the resub 86 and Prime Wittiest Spice. Thanks to gift sub Scorcho.
We put it all in and set.
Is this one of those surreal videos? Maybe tier 1 Galactic Bean.
G'day. Welcome to Hug the Sun, a show for young people who, like us, believe in the powerful sun god Oxtos. We're gonna have heaps of
What
fun.
the fuck is this, man?
There'll be songs, games, and a few wackadoo surprises. Hi, I'm BJ.
And I'm Linda.
And I'm Trent. We were just reenacting the story, and their heart is...
You run this place? I said, yeah.
Haven't seen a doctor about
Wife
that?
runs in and goes, don't, he's sick.
I'm sure it's great. I've no doubt about it. But I'm gonna have to pass for now. This is terrifying. What? What? It's... Why? Because it looks old? Ugh. Thanks to Prime Moo and the resub Megan and Doug. And the resub Polite. And the tier 1 Austin Retro. course I've seen Weber Cooks. Watched it when it came out. Can't say I've seen that one, Peter. I didn't know he covered things like that. Thank you for the 2 gift subs, D-Bowl. You never gave it a chance to marinate. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but I can tell you it's not really for me. It's one of those, like, surreal, creepypasta kids shows, but it's not a kids show, and it's not old. It's new, and it's wacky. It's just not really, not a huge fan of that stuff, but I'm sure it's great. Thanks to Prime Space and resub Adam and Tube. Of course I watch that channel, Super Sans. It's like one of the best science channels out there. Nike red turn gloves? What? What is I don't even. Nike red turn gloves grapes this?
This video has
This is 47 minutes?
In general,
Holy
I've always
shit.
liked weird chemical transformations, and over the years, I think I've done a few good ones. Like turning my pee into an artificial sweetener and tasting
Fuck yeah.
it, and turning toilet paper into drinkable alcohol. Something that I've always wanted to do,
Here's a
though,
Prime Blaze
was
and
turn
resub
plastic
Orby
gloves
and Vince
into
and
grape
Ninja
soda.
Sloth.
At first, this might seem a bit ridiculous, but like all of my other
Resub
transformations,
Bacchus.
it's possible because the chemical world is often weirdly connected. In this case, there happens to be a chemical in plastic gloves, specifically vinyl ones, that's distantly related to fake grape flavor. It's not found in every vinyl glove, but a lot of them contain
Thanks,
something
Resub Sad Boy.
called the phthalate ester. It's included to make the vinyl more durable, soft, and malleable, and this is chemically what it looks
Yeah, it's
like.
classic
This, on the
alchemy.
other hand,
I know
is
this
one of the
very
most
well.
commonly used fake grape flavors called methylantranolate. Considering that one just smells like plastic and the other is supposed to smell and taste like fruit,
Artificial
they're
grape does
shockingly
kind of
similar.
suck.
There are at least a few main differences, but the core of them is almost the same. They share this ring and this small portion here, and in theory, it should be possible to convert
Maybe a
one
bit
into
sweeper.
the other.
Hey, man.
So basically, my goal was to pull the phthalate ester out of some vinyl gloves, turn it into grape flavor using some chemistry magic, and then use that to make some grape soda.
Nice.
It unfortunately wouldn't be
Well, I don't really want to
easy,
do
though,
47
and it would
minutes.
take at
I
least
think I'm just going to skip
5 major steps.
a little bit.
Also, just like all my other transformations, I had no idea if it would actually work. But
Thanks for the
anyway,
gift
to
sub,
get
Austin.
things started,
Resub Fluffy.
I first had to find some vinyl gloves that had the phthalate ester in them. Over the years, though, they've become a lot rarer because phthalates have been associated with some negative health effects. A lot of companies have
What is
replaced them
this
with
here?
one was the solution that I just added. I then set it up for a reflux
Thanks to the
by
resub,
adding a
2%.
heating mantle
Nope.
and a condenser column.
Thanks, Steve
When it
Shot.
all looked good
Appreciate
to
it, man.
go, I started the stirring, and I cranked up the heating. As it warmed up, it got less and less cloudy, and by the was finally over. In total, I ended up getting 11.5 grams of really pure
Wow.
and fluffy phthalic anhydride. So far,
Look at that
everything
shit.
was
Cotton
going
balls.
Really well, but
Wonderful.
I was starting to get a bit worried. 11.5 grams was a decent amount of phthalic anhydride, CO2 gas.
Holy
When I
shit.
had done this reaction before, it had
Thanks to
completely
the resub Shock
liquefied,
Grimoire and
but
Big
that
Lad.
didn't really happen this time. I mean, it kind of melted, and up another ice bath. Cool to room temperature.
Alright, this seems
It
easy.
took a while, but some really nice smells. But either way, when I've seen this or kind of off-putting
Thanks to the Prime Dragoon
scent that the
and
pure stuff
Kismet.
had, I was hoping that it would just magically go
And
away.
the Tier 1
but
Truck Tobert.
it's clearly still there. But hopefully, unlike the pure stuff, it's not going to taste horrible.
Ah, that looks fucking awful. 10 out of 10? What are we feeling?
It does taste like grape soda, but it's maybe just a really bad version. It definitely has, like, it's hard to describe. It definitely has a great...
That was... I imagine the journey to get there was pretty wild. But 47 minutes is a bit long for just chatting, especially science. Oh. Now, if it was a rabbit hole, well, then that might be a different story. Turtle Man was alright. Why do you keep recommending Nuke's top 5s? Why? Is there anything less interesting than Nuke's top 5s? But we'll watch one, fuck it, let's go! Top 5 scary ghost videos that'll make you cry for mama. Fuck, okay, I'm ready. Alright, I'll try not to cry too hard.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Don't wake the baby. Italian YouTubers Paolo, Debbie, and Simona from the YouTube channel PIT, Paranormal Investigation Team, were contacted by one of their viewers about a spooky local legend in a dark forest. The legend says that there's a certain tree in the woods, and underneath it sits an old abandoned stroller.
No!
Then, above the stroller, there's a bell attached to one of the tree's branches. Locals believe that in the stroller rests the spirit of a baby who tragically passed away under mysterious circumstances many years ago. Furthermore, it's believed that if anyone nearby makes too much noise, the spirit of the baby wakes up and the bell in the tree starts to ring.
And then what? It's just a baby. It can't do anything.
It is said that when the bell rings, an evil entity comes to protect the spirit of the infant. And
well,
this entity
if the baby died, they didn't do a good job.
Disturbed the child. The PIT Paranormal Investigation Team travel to the mysterious forest and wait until nightfall. They search through the woods and eventually find the tree and the stroller.
Thanks to resub
They put an
Sand.
EMF detector inside and just wait.
No, ma neanche a me proprio zero. Mamma mia. Raga, brilla!
Oh! Oh my god, I actually did piss myself. Oh my god. It's blinking?
Sta brillando.
Ah!
Sta brillando. La campana.
No!
La campana. Ma non si sta muovendo più di tanto, eh. Io ero lì, Io ero lì. Io ero lì, quindi adesso...
This is fucking nuts.
Ma poco.
True evil.
Ti prego, dimmi che è stato il vento. Dimmi...
Non lo so. Ha suonato.
Thanks to resub Ryan and the tier 1 octopus.
Dopo che ha brillato l'M1.
Quindi adesso?
E quindi che ne so adesso? Paolo.
God, anything can happen now.
Non mi piace.
La Llorona just pops out from behind the tree.
Quindi adesso in teoria,
holy shit.
se è giusta la leggenda,
sta
arrivando qualcosa.
Sì. Esatto.
The
bell rings, which according to the legend means that the baby has been disturbed and that the evil entity is coming for them. Both Debbie and Simone are more than a little freaked out and already feel surrounded by something that is lurking in the woods. But Paolo wants to see more.
Paolo, no, you maniac!
Starts to threaten the entity, yelling aloud that he'll take the baby away. What
Paolo!
happens next is downright chilling.
He just gets his head sliced off. He just fucking explodes.
Poi non so se è suggestione, raga.
Cosa?
Io mi sento tirare la carrozzina.
What the fuck? I can clearly see it's not moving forward. You're not even bothering to move it forward a little bit.
Qualcun altro che la sta... come se me la stesse togliendo dalle mani. Me la sta spingendo.
Mollala.
Hey, tier 1 Chris Columbus, resub Biscuit, gift sub Xylorex, and Prime
non vedo assolutamente niente.
Fuxuno.
Per dirtelo. Mollala. Io dalla termica non vedo niente di strano, raga.
god, the baby's gonna fucking drift it out of there! Run! Ah! What the fuck?
Ha funzionato. Ok, è qua. È qua, 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 è qua. Ok, ok.
Paolo explains that he feels like someone is trying to push the stroller away from him.
No worries,
when he
Austin.
lets go,
I'm sure
the
it was
stroller
good.
Eerily,
Just a
he
little long.
moves on its own.
And of course, I've
he
seen
no
that
longer
beef.
believes that they're alone in the woods, and they hear the unexplained sound of running footsteps all around them.
Well, then just wait to see if they get there.
Cos'è laggiù?
It could just be Sasquatch.
Raga, no. Raga, vi giuro l'ho vista passare. Ho visto passare qualcosa. Raga, l'ho filmato, sono quasi sicuro. Ho stretto la torcia. Raga, è passata una persona laggiù. È passato qualcosa laggiù. Non un animale.
A creepy figure of what appears to be a woman can be seen quickly
But
running
where?
through the dark woods.
No!
Could this be the evil entity that is said to come when the bell rings?
No, probably just on bath
Is it
salts.
possible that this female spirit could be protecting
Just
the
a normal woman.
abandoned spirit of the child in the stroller? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. PIT, Paranormal Investigation Team, is now releasing their investigations in both English and Italian.
Ah, so this was a... What was this, like a paid promotional?
So you can watch this full 3-part series in English or Italian.
3
over on their YouTube
parts?
channel.
Of what, just standing next to the stroller?
Chris Coltman from the Netherlands.
Did they at least like
recently
drop a
reached out
live
to me
hand
through
grenade in it or
email,
something?
explaining that his family has been experiencing some very strange activity in their house. Chris says that his 5-year-old son has been having
Thanks, Yusuf
terrible
Nicholas.
trouble falling asleep ever since the little boy's grandmother passed away. The 5-year-old would wake up in the middle of the night, making the typical claim of any frightened child, that there was, quote, something scary in his room.
Uh-oh, it was
The boy
Grandma
repeated this
again.
multiple nights until finally
That old
Chris
bitch.
decided to buy a motion detection camera to prove to the child once and for all that there was simply nothing there.
Let's do some slick.
But instead, the camera captures something downright creepy.
Oh my god, Grandma's gonna rise from under the bed and steal the car.
Now, obviously, because of the potato quality of the camera, it's hard to tell
What?
exactly what is
Oh,
going
what?
on here.
That's it?
All that we can make out is a strange dark shape that seems to move and disappear
What?
along the side of the boy's
What do you think it
bed.
is, the world's smallest demon?
Now, after reviewing the footage and seeing this bizarre
It's like a
incident,
mosquito.
Chris decides to buy a new, higher quality camera. And sure enough, the camera captures something.
Oh god. It's the same fucking camera. He got the same brand. Jesus Christ. Come on, Chris. Just put your
Another
phone in
unexplained
there.
dark shape seems to move right next to the boy as he sleeps. It almost looks like the translucent shape touches the boy's hand. And the child even seems to react to the touch in his sleep.
Holy shit.
Another night, and Chris is laying in bed with his son to
Thanks for
comfort
Prime
him,
Plato and Resub
waiting until
Travis.
the boy falls asleep so that he can sneak out of the room. But then, this happens.
Grandma busts through the fucking ceiling. No, there she is! Holy, oh my god! She always hated that picture. That selfish old slut. The Spider-Man shirt belongs to Grandma now.
Ik sliep wel, maar toen opeens...
Ja, mama liep wat vallen, schat.
Oh,
Gebeurt er dat hier?
ja.
Thanks to resub Zazius. Of course I've seen that Steve shot. Would you fight Grandma Ghost? No, look how strong she is.
Books sitting on top of a shelf suddenly get tipped over and fall hard onto the floor. Chris and his son wake up and the boy's mother quickly hurries into the room to see if the two are okay. Both Chris and his wife have no idea what just happened.
You
So
don't?
are Chris and his family haunted by an invisible entity that only his son can see? And if not, then just what is this?
It's I have no fucking. It's nothing. It's
for the top 5, or if you have
looks like fucking air conditioning turned on and moved his sheets a little bit.
At gmail.com. Aldo sees something. Indian YouTuber Robbie from the YouTube channel Biryani Man and his friends set out to explore an abandoned house in Madras, India. The 4 friends don't know much about the house other than that the building was abandoned because the property is said to be extremely haunted. Once inside, they find something very disturbing.
Oh no! It's a... Oh my god, it's a rope! But it looks like a hand! Like Doodle Bob's hand!
He is a bit upset by an old rope hanging from the ceiling inside one of the rooms. But the other guys don't really seem to think much of it. But then, YouTuber Robbie sees something shocking right behind him.
Where?
Open this door. The door open.
It's a full-grown man, but he looks like a child. What do they find?
Open it time la நம்ம விக்கி கிட்ட கேப்போம். விக்கி வாங்க.
Thanks, Risa, Taylor, and Phoenix. Hey, well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Catfish.
Someone or something seems to walk from left to right.
No.
Right behind the unsuspecting group.
Oh my god.
When they check out the area, there's just no one there. The 4 friends decide to take a quick break outside the house to gather their thoughts. And that's when things get truly bizarre.
The building collapses. The underminer drills up from underneath it.
Again, a dark figure can be seen, this time from one of the upstairs windows. The guys go back inside to check it out, and it did not go well.
Whose motorcycle helmet? To be fair, that literally could just be a homeless person living there, I guess. Thanks to the resub impressionable. Yeah, we got a few ideas. A couple of ideas for it, lol. Well, we got some ideas for it. Why are you crying? Jesus Christ. You've never seen a homeless person before.
Now, to be clear, I am in no way saying that what the guys have captured is anything paranormal. It could simply be a squatter or a homeless person in the building.
Hey, that's what it's almost reasonable.
Don't know.
Or it could just be their friend.
What I do know is that team member Aldo seems genuinely terrified of what he's seen.
Oh, he's a good actor.
He claims he saw a horrifying figure, and he even starts to cry out of fright. Just as Aldo is explaining what he's witnessed, the team is shaken up by a loud bang, and they all run to their scooters and just get out of there. Shortly after, they stop to check on Aldo. Poor Aldo is still in tears, and they decide to just end the video and go home. So what do you think Aldo saw that terrified him this much?
I don't...
Is it all real? Is it all just a hoax? But if it is a hoax, Aldo either wasn't in on it, or he's one of the best actors ever. Because those are real tears.
Alright, let's not get carried away.
Anyway,
it's subpar acting compared to my acting.
You decide.
But it's not bad either.
From the time it was built in the 1960s, the Okago Onsen Inn in Tajimi City, Japan, was met with terrible misfortune. Some believe that the land the inn was built on was cursed from the beginning by a dark spirit. Local legend
We
claims
got
that
quite a
woman
few new
passed
things
away
coming
under
up for you,
horrible
Sabe.
circumstances
Thanks
on
to
the
Mr.
property
Jabberwocky.
in the mid-1600s, and that she still haunts the property grounds. So, cut to the 1970s, and there is a severe food poisoning incident at the Okago Onsen Inn that absolutely ruins the reputation of the popular hotel. Even worse, soon after this, not one but two fires destroy large parts of the building and end several lives. The Okago Onsen Inn was closed down for good. Locals say that the devastating events left the inn's owner in complete financial ruin.
That makes sense.
In hopelessness and
Yeah,
despair,
that does
he
check
ended
out.
his own life by jumping from the inn's roof. Today, the inn has been abandoned for 40 years, and the building is buried in overgrown weeds and vegetation. Rumors spread that the location is cursed, and that anyone who enters the inn will suffer a horrible fate.
So like The
Those few
Grudge.
who have dared to enter the inn claim that they have seen and heard the spirit of the woman who curses the hotel. They also say that they have seen the apparition of what is believed to be the inn's former owner, who jumped from the roof.
Poor guy jumped from the roof and
Japanese
still got
paranormal
condemned to
investigators
haunting the
Tomo and
place
Hiro
that
from
made
the
him do
YouTube
it.
channel Omagatoki
That's
Film
rough.
have heard the terrifying ghost stories and are ready to investigate the allegedly haunted inn. Together with their anonymous cameraman who goes by the name T, they start their investigation of the creepy building. Tomo and Hiro decide to take photos of each other inside the second floor's restroom, which is said to be one of the most active paranormal spots in the entire building.
That's a lot of graffiti.
Things quickly take a very eerie turn.
Is that fan art of me on the wall? Hey, fuck yeah, thank you. Whichever one of you guys did that. Oh, it's not me. What am I looking for? Thanks to Prime Turtle and resub. Nice watching. So it's like Fatal Frame? So what happened? Is the graffiti like winking at him in the picture?
ああ見える確かに見える本当だこっち見てるよね本当だありえないよねでも角度的にありえないここに反射しちゃったそうだよ
What?
いやいやいやこっち見てない普通に見てるいやいや見てるよ見てるよ見てるよね見てるだってさこれだって目がさ
That is pretty wild. How is it possible?
そうなんか睨んでるみたいなこれどう反射したらこうならんよねこれ普通だねこっちは普通だ普通なんだよそうそうほぼ普通
They notice that way too quick. Yeah.
あ本当だあれ
You don't really need to poke holes in it. It's not real. I'll ruin the fun. But it's at least enjoyable to suspend disbelief.
カメラ目線だもん完全にカメラ目線
Nothing out of the ordinary can be seen in Tomo's pictures. But when it's Hiro's turn, they discover that in one of the photos, the reflection of his face seems to be staring straight at the camera. The team is a little freaked out, but they shrug it off and decide to head up to the rooftop of the abandoned inn. The rooftop is barely recognizable as it's completely covered in dirt and weeds after being abandoned for 40 years.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It is said that the owner of the inn jumped from this rooftop, taking his own life. While exploring, cameraman T gets spooked by something.
おそらくここは飛び降りをした人が当時いたみたいで、まあ多分それが原因で。
Oh, Jesus!
女の人の声聞こえた。これ？こっち？全然わからなくてわからないけど。マジでわからない。普通に笑い声聞こえたもん。マジで？
Why would she be laughing? She's stuck haunting an abandoned building. Why would she be having any fun? She would probably be begging you for help.
Cameraman T is frightened as he claims he heard the voice of a strange woman whispering in his ear and dropped his camera in fear. Later, the 3 team members watch the footage back that he recorded.
And Baker.
They are shocked by what they find.
I didn't hear shit. No. I have no idea, Sans. Thanks to give sub Raulo, resub Marlox. The resub Mike Ox Long. Why do ghosts haunt people with no one inside instead of an office?
Did you
I don't
see
know.
it?
Ask
Right
them.
after the camera falls, an upside-down face can be seen staring right back at the camera. Could it be that this is the face of the owner who took his own life on that very same
What are you
rooftop?
talking about?
Or is it the woman's voice who cameraman T heard right before he dropped
I don't
his
see
camera?
shit. Is there something here?
Let me know your thoughts down
Oh
in the
wait, now I
comments.
see it. I see it. It's like really close.
You can watch this
really
full
close. I
terrifying
see it.
investigation over on the YouTube channel Omega Toki Film. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Nina Enton shared a creepy video of her nephew, Emmy, on her TikTok page. In the video, the boy discovers the hidden nanny cam that's carefully placed in his bedroom to keep a safe eye on him. But what happens next is downright
The
chilling.
stormtrooper comes to life. What the fuck are you talking about? Holy
Terrifying
shit!
face of what appears to be an elderly
Who is
woman can be
that?
seen staring at the camera.
Whoa! What
He
is
claims
what
her
is she
nephew was
doing
alone
there?
in his room at the time of this recording. Now, fake or not, when I first saw this video,
It's the skunk ape.
It freaked me
It's a Florida cryptid.
So, either way, the video is definitely very creepy. But as for whether it's real or fake, as always, you decide.
Thanks for resub Pepsi Man.
In another video, TikTok user 17275C claims that he bought a
Thanks for
haunted
resub
ring
Priest.
and that ever since he brought it home, strange things have started happening around his house.
I heard some noise down here, not the washing machine.
You know what? This is
but
exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come up with some dumb
with
fucking
something
stupid
like
haunted
this
story and post it on my TikTok
was rocking
and see if
back
that'll
and
blow
forth
that shit up.
down here.
I'll do it at the
Doors started
warehouse because we have like a really
Unexplained
haunted
voices
building.
can be heard at night, and a rocking chair suddenly started rocking back and forth all on its own. TikTok user 17275C shares
Oh, never
his
mind. It didn't work
experiences
for
on a
him.
regular basis.
Maybe
on his
not a good
TikTok
idea.
page. One night, he films as he starts to feel sick from the paranormal activity around his house. Later, TikTok viewers are shocked when they see something in the video that he
Thanks for
did
resub
not
Supreme
see.
Rage.
Something truly bizarre.
A clone of himself, but taller.
Going to go.
Oh my god!
My car for tonight. I'm not feeling good. I'm actually starting to get.
Did you see it?
I did.
TikTok user 17275.
What if this is real and it's just a burglar?
That the dark silhouette of someone or something
He just lives there.
can be seen standing right behind him in a room. He explains in another
Hold
video.
on. Tiana? Hey, give me 1 second. Let me say goodnight to Tiana. You going to bed? Alright, I'm back. Perhaps Kimosabe.
That he had no idea what was with him in his house, and that since this
Thanks to the
incident,
resub Heartbreaker.
he has been staying with a friend, too scared to return to his home. So is it real?
Yes.
Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax?
Thanks to the resub Beyond.
You decide. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram.
That was nutty. Your chair, it moved? No. No! Ah! It's the ghost of Swamp Ass. No, I can't say I've seen that ghost. I'll watch it later. Thanks to the bits, Archer. One more. I forgot that it was all this goofy shit. One more, and then we'll do something else, different rabbit hole. What do the comments on these say? Thanks to the Prime, Matt. Nukes undoubtedly has the best horror lists on the platform. They're well edited and well researched, and he sources each of the videos he finds. Well edited, yes. Well researched? What do you mean? Every single one of them is like, well, I don't know what this is, and in fact, I almost know nothing about this. So it could be anything. But yeah, I mean, they're well edited for sure, and he does source them. Alright, next. What's a real scary one? 5 ghost videos so scary you'll say, what? God, these fucking titles. 5 scary ghost videos that'll make you punch your screen. Oh no. Ugh. That'll flip your wig. Maybe this channel's haunted and this guy's trapped in 1970. Flip your wig. Let's see if this makes me say what. Oh, no, this is 30 minutes. What the fuck? We'll do this instead. Thanks for the gift sub, Logan, resub Green Grape, and Limbo, and Croco, and Valentine.
Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. I featured in the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine many times on Nuke's Top 5, so I won't go through a full recap. But put simply, Kent Burris says that he lives in a very haunted house and has recorded many strange supernatural encounters in his home.
The hardest things to deal with while living in this house, and one of the most frightening encounters are in fact apparitions.
Uh-oh.
Son of a oh my! Do something. Oh my! One night, while sleeping,
Okay.
there was a loud.
So it's a
bang
YouTuber Mountain Monsters.
I started hearing faint voices, so I picked up my cell phone camera and started recording.
It's like Darkside Phil's
One night,
alter
Kent hears
ego.
voices coming from downstairs and records as he heads down to investigate. He is not prepared for what he finds waiting in the dark first floor TV room.
Uh-oh.
Son of a what the hell are you?
Hey, come back here, I asked you a question.
Pitch black
Jesus
room,
Christ,
The
come
TV
on.
has somehow turned itself on. Now, this might explain the voices, but as he pans his camera around the room, a dark shape suddenly appears right in front of the television screen.
Yeah, that's weird.
The shadow figure seems to collapse into itself as it disappears right in front of his eyes.
Collapse into itself.
What the hell are you?
You mean duck down? It folded into itself, creating a small singularity black hole in his living room.
I did not go back to sleep that night.
So did Kent capture yet another shadow apparition in his haunted house? You decide. You can watch this full documentary over on the YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Checking out early.
Well, I didn't punch my screen on that one,
Fitness trainer
but I was
Mustafa
close.
From the YouTube channel Mustafa Altai says that he heard a strange story about a family who had fled their home in Iraq many years ago because a sinister jinn began haunting their home. The house has been left abandoned.
We should
for
just
over
watch that
60
guy.
years,
I actually do want to go
as
see
the
his
family
shit.
says they couldn't find anyone willing to rent or buy the cursed property. Mustafa goes to investigate the house with his friend Salar to see if the spooky stories are true.
I like it beat
And
the
it did
spirit's
not
ass.
go well. As the two explorers are about to enter the house, they have no idea that something seems to be watching them.
Thanks to resub Irish gamers.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
Just sounds like a boy. Are you just at somebody's house?
Now, it's certainly a bit hard to see, but when the video is slowed down and enhanced, a very strange figure can be seen standing at the window.
What?
Now, it's unclear exactly what this bizarre shape could be, but when Mustafa's camera pans back, the dark figure has disappeared.
Nice dump master.
After the two explorers enter the house, things
Thanks to
only
resub
get weirder.
extraterrestrial.
The two friends hear strange sounds coming from the staircase. They go to investigate, and this happens.
They get ambushed by gargoyles. No! It's the ghost of paint and he's throwing his paint buckets around.
بسم الله. لا لا تعال 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 بس تعال تعال. لا هسه يقوم احد بس تعال تعال وين. بدي اعتمك تعال وين. هسه يقوم احد والله يقوم صديق سوا بس تعال نصعد فوق سلام. سلام. بس تعال بدي اعتمك. يا اخي حلفتك. سلام. حلفتك بدي اعتمك تعال.
Now be careful not to punch your
Is
screen.
thrown from somewhere above them, barely missing the two explorers. Mustafa runs upstairs to see where it came from, but his friend Salar heads for the exit. Eventually, Mustafa convinces Salar to come back, but after hearing more scary, unexplained sounds, they both decide to leave. Mustafa uploads his video to YouTube, and many of
that
his
sounds
viewers
fucking crazy,
want to see
Conuts.
more. In the video
Thanks to the Prime
comments,
Gold
his
Block.
fans dare him to go back and actually spend the night in the haunted house.
Oh god, that scared the shit.
Mustafa agrees. He returns to the house, determined to stay the night.
Oh, that fucking scared the shit out of me.
All alone.
My dog started shaking a toy around.
The rooms and attempts to settle in for the night.
No, this ghost is real. It got me good. Made my dog do that, I
Takes
guess.
a terrifying turn.
Holy shit. Oh. I'm sorry, Nosita. I'm sorry for all the broken screens this video is causing.
بس ما نقدر نحكم على يسوع وسمعه او اي حاجه مثل هاي موجوده. ممكن يكون
Thanks to Prime, hijack.
صوت شيء اكو صوت قبل شيء صوت شيء
Oh, this looks pretty easy.
Strange moans and loud bangs keep Mustafa on the edge and unable to rest. But little does he know, things are about to get even creepier.
What's gonna happen? Anything's possible here. Jesus Christ. No way! Holy
A
fuck!
heavy piece of stone sitting on top of the fireplace seems to move on its own. Then, as if propelled by an invisible force, it violently crashes to the ground, nearly landing on Mustafa's head.
That would have killed him!
Understandably, Mustafa
Holy
is now
shit!
freaked out. He's only been inside the house a little over an hour, but he decides to put an early end to his overnight investigation. But now here's where things get really creepy. Because the most terrifying part of Mustafa's stay inside the house isn't even what he saw or heard with his own eyes and ears. You see, his static cameras caught video of something strange that he wasn't even aware of. Something downright chilling.
Oh god. Oh, there's a little ghost living in his shoe. What am I looking at? What? He didn't hear the heavy breathing?
Did you see it?
Nope.
As Mustafa is repositioning his static camera, a dark figure appears behind him on the staircase. It slowly moves down the stairs without making a sound, and then disappears out of sight.
Wow.
But this isn't the only time Mustafa captured this creepy figure during his nighttime stay.
Oh, there it is again. Oh, wait, what the fuck? God damn it, it's fast. Is this just a butt plug? What is this supposed to be? The shadow makes no sense to me. They couldn't have just dressed somebody up and had them walk by? They got like a prop? Yeah, it literally just looked like an oven mitt that they yanked by. Exit tier 1 mother in the resub blue jam.
A dark, very bizarre figure quickly appears behind Mustafa, not once, but twice. Could it be that he captured the jinn that haunts the home on camera? Whatever it is, it seems to change shape, size, and even transparency. So just what is this? Let me know what you think. You can check out
Well, it's obviously a ghost.
two-part video investigation of the house over on his YouTube channel, Mustafa Altai. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunted Ancient Ram Inn. With a past as dark as the Ancient Ram Inn, it's not surprising that it is said to be the most haunted building in all of England. The mysterious inn was built way back in the year 1145 on top of a pagan burial ground, and it served as the home to slaves, masons, and workers. In the 1500s, a woman hid out in the building before she was captured and burned as a witch. Years later, the innkeeper's daughter is said to have hung herself in the attic. And as if all that wasn't creepy enough, the decaying remains of sacrificed children were found buried under the inn's floor. The Ancient Ram Inn is said to be so violently haunted that when the building was sold to John Humphreys in 1968, his wife and daughters absolutely refused to live there. They moved out, leaving John Humphreys all alone to live in the house. So,
you're telling me John Humphreys left his wife and kid because they didn't want to live in his dump-ass hotel?
To investigate the multiple claims of paranormal
Well, fuck you guys, I'm gonna
activity.
live here.
During their investigation, they hear bizarre, unexplained sounds, and Sean feels something touching his leg.
Already, as soon as we were about to begin filming the investigation, something draws our attention upstairs.
Sounded like you rolled a barrel or
Jesus, this is high tech.
Work at the inn.
Dude, upstairs.
Go. Yeah, I've just heard what sounded like movement up here.
Exit Prime, Kaku Tax.
Is this where you are? Are you the witch?
Next to resub dry
We call
boy.
this room the witch's room, so we only assume that you, the witch, you're.
Oh, okay. Be
you're
careful
felt
saying
in
that.
here.
Did anyone hear the voice a second ago? Before you said you're felt in here?
No.
Thanks to resub
Witch,
Kirglin.
You're felt in
Gift
here.
of Bane.
Witch, you're felt in here.
I don't know if it's a voice or it was like a cat.
Yeah.
No warnings whatsoever.
Did you used to sleep in this bed, witch?
Oh, hey, hey, whoa, getting too whoa, we don't. Well, what do you expect? You're disrespecting her bed. Making it look like a Nakano Avocado OnlyFans
Later,
pic,
Sean
fucking
Kennett
spreading
and
your
Sean
legs
Owen
and
are
butthole like
exploring
that
the
on her
second
bed?
floor.
Come on
Things
now.
get even stranger.
What little room are you hiding in? Come on, show yourself.
Oh my
Sure you're not
god.
afraid of me
There she
knowing.
is! There's the big tier 2
The door
JoJo
to the
Tricky
attic
and the
opens on
tier
its own
1
and the team can't
Jamaicas.
find any explanation
The
for
gift
the
sub
strange
disco.
occurrence. There was no draft, and the team had been walking back and forth past the door many times without it making any movement whatsoever. Now, since it has always been said that dark spirits and entities supposedly, quote, feed off fear, the team decides to do an experiment to see if the emotion of fear will trigger even more paranormal activity.
Very good
So
idea.
they tie up and blindfold team member Carl and put him in one of the beds in the bishop's room. This room is said to be the most supernaturally active.
Then they just actually
At first,
sacrifice him?
Nothing really happens, and as time passes, Carl seems to grow more and more impatient. But then, things take a terrifying turn.
How long did they leave him there for?
Touch me leg. Touch my leg, bro.
They actually just left him there for hours.
You around me now? You make a sound.
Oh, it's an earthquake! It's an earthquake! Get out of there!
Something's just fallen off here.
Who's that? Touch me, man! What the?
Something's wrong with Carl.
Beat his ass!
Holy shit, man.
We need to go.
Get me the out of here now, Joe.
Yeah, he probably just got bored. He's like, okay, I'll just pretend. Just let me get the fuck out of here.
Whacked me, no joke. Heard something being thrown or something, and I was like, come on, and then someone just whacked me, no joke, as if someone just punched me in the chest. Me.
Carl begins to freak out as he feels something touching his leg. A candle then falls onto the floor. But scariest
Yeah, true,
of all,
Perky. It's
something
cute.
unseen slaps Carl on the chest. The violent smack is actually loud enough that the audio can be heard on camera.
What the fuck?
And with that, Carl is done.
They spanked him?
In abject terror, he frantically struggles his way out of the rope binding his legs and wrists. So did the paranormal investigators capture proof of the sinister ghost that haunted the ancient Ram Inn? Let me know what you think.
That's what they
You
captured.
can watch this full video and many more investigations of haunted English locations over on the YouTube channel, Dark Territory. The House of the Burned Man. Popular Mexican paranormal investigator Alberto Del Arco travels to a mansion in Manzanillo, Mexico.
The house of the
massive
gamer
estate
with
has
carpal
been
tunnel.
mysteriously abandoned for
Such
over
cool
35
names.
years, and it looks more like a hotel than a home. It features a pool, a spa area, and an amazing view of the ocean. So no one really knows why such a luxurious home would be abandoned for over 3 decades. However, urban legend
I
says
appreciate
that
that,
one of the
Benji.
home's previous tenants perished in a mysterious fire inside the house. Because of this, locals refer to the estate as the quote, House of the Burned Man. The entire property is said to be extremely haunted. Once Alberto and his two cameramen
How is
make
there
their way
always
inside,
graffiti
they
at
find
these
the home's
places?
design,
Who does the graffiti?
Todavía no lo encuentro.
Like
la
all these
forma.
dilapidated shitholes have so much graffiti on them.
Aquí está cerrado, aquí ya no hay más.
But who goes out of their way to do that?
No, todavía existen. Atrás, güey, atrás. ¿No fue un animal?
Thanks to the bits,
¿Algún ave?
Berkshire.
Ok, pero eso vino de este lado. ¿Se oyó claro? Madres. ¿Fuiste tú ahorita que pisaste? ¿O no? ¿Sí? Se oyó muy hueco, cuidado, sí, retumbó todo. No sé,
Thanks to
no
the
vaya a
gift
caer
sub
encima parte de
Whack
esta.
and resub
propiedad,
music.
porque sí se ve que
And
está
tier 1 Bingy Bop.
muy dañada. Mira, ven. Ven a ver esto.
Oh god, oh, what the fuck is that?
Sí.
No, I'm
Casi
good.
me estrella en la cara, güey, ¿lo viste? Su madre.
Nice
While
resub, J
exploring the
Swizz.
strangely constructed mansion, the team hears what sounds like a child's voice, followed by the sound of a breath. Even though the unexplained sounds are barely picked up by their microphones, the three explorers all seem to hear it very clearly. Next, Alberto has a frightening close encounter with a bat. And after that, the team just decides to continue their investigation outside as they check out the other
I mean,
buildings on the
I didn't
sprawling
see a bat,
estate.
but I'm also not surprised to learn there was a bat in there.
Hola.
Thanks for the tier 1
No sé, güey, como que
Colo
mostraron
and the
algo. Buenas
Prime
noches.
Perky.
No creo que haya indigentes viviendo aquí, la verdad. Uy, está enorme este lugar. Atrás, aquí. Eso fue aquí.
And thanks to the
Cuidado.
resub Royal Bingle.
Puede haber animales,
Alberto and his team hear strange sounds coming from inside some of the buildings.
Haven't punched
It
my
sounds
screen
almost
yet.
Like something heavy being dragged across the floor. Since the hillside the mansion sits on is almost impossible
Hey, the
to
Prime
access, Alberto thinks it would be unlikely that any homeless people could be living there. Instead, he believes that all of the sounds that he is hearing could simply be made by animals. But even though Alberto is very skeptical, what happens next is not so easy to explain.
That graffiti's pretty good.
¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Qué pasó? Ay, güey, a mí se me hizo ver a alguien acá. ¿Allá? ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde?
What did we see?
¿Dónde?
What was it?
¿No habrá sido una sombra? ¿No habrá sido algún árbol? ¿Alguna rama? ¿Lo habrá trabado o no?
Jesus, this place is graffitied
¿Sí?
to fuck.
Ok, habrá que revisar ese material.
Holy shit.
Alberto's cameraman captures what appears to be a white translucent figure on camera. A little later into their investigation, and they capture something.
Maybe
again.
King Arthur.
Y hay más escaleras que van hacia abajo, Cuidado. Mucho murciélago. ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué hay allá? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Todo bien? ¿Dónde? Oh, hijo de...
Whoa, watch out! There could be booby traps.
¿No son los murciélagos? Huele muy mal. Huele muy mal.
Bats come flying out towards the cameraman,
Oh.
but it's not a bat.
It's like the
that spooks
Scooby-Doo
him.
intro.
A bizarrely shaped shadow seems to be staring back at him from just inside one of the rooms.
Oh my
They go to
god!
check it out, but there's nothing there. The
Man
figure
bat.
has vanished, leaving nothing behind but a very foul stench. Before long, the echoing sound of a raging party being celebrated somewhere nearby starts to
tier
make it
1 easy
impossible for
bumps.
them to capture clear, uninterrupted audio. Alberto and his team have no choice but to wrap up their investigation. However, right before they leave, they capture something truly chilling.
The man bat is enjoying the party, I guess? Like he dances?
Ok, ¿les parece si...
Busts his
¿Si
ass
bajamos?
wide open.
Digo, aquí no hay más que una pequeña explanada. No está tan espectacular como la de arriba, quizá.
I didn't see it.
Pero se me hace curioso que esté...
The red
este
circle was there and I
piso, ¿no?
still didn't see it.
At the time they recorded this, the team says that they were completely unaware that someone or something seemed to be watching them from the tree line. They catch an unexplained figure on camera, just barely visible in the dark.
Okay.
So, Did Alberto Del Arco and his 2 cameramen capture evidence of paranormal activity at the mansion?
Yes.
Is it possible that the ghost of the burned man, who the house is named after, was watching them?
Yes.
Let me know what you think.
I think
you can
it
watch
is.
this full video over on the YouTube channel, Alberto Del Arco. Just passing through. Paranormal investigators beyond the realm paranormal investigate the Alton Railway Station in Staffordshire, England. The old train station was built in 1849, and it was eventually closed down in 1965.
Why are these ghosts so tame?
So, after over 100
Even in
years of
horror
travelers
movies,
and
the
workers
ghosts and
passing
shit
through
are
the
super
station,
weak.
It is now believed to be
They don't do
extremely
anything.
haunted by the ghosts of deceased passengers and railway workers. The 5 investigators set up motion detectors on the platform close to what used to be the railway track. They start recording, and what they capture is truly bizarre.
I believe it.
So that's just Nick setting off the motion detector. It only goes off when something walks in front of it. There you go. Straight after it's followed you.
What? That's crazy, Soul.
I want you to follow
I'm sorry to hear that.
me exactly where I come from.
Yeah, we plan to do some cryptid hunting. Some paranormal investigating.
You open break every time. Remember?
We need to do that. No!
When lead investigator Nick walks back and forth setting off the motion detector, something seems to follow him. Then suddenly a super fast moving white mist seems to pass right through him, knocking him a step back.
Whoa!
We need to do that. No!
What's especially creepy is that Nick seems to both see and react to the mist as it passes right
A
through
new
his body.
soul is now inhabiting
So
that
did
body.
They capture real evidence
That's
of the
not Nick
paranormal?
anymore.
Could it be the ghost of a wary traveler still running to catch a long-departed train? You
Well, I
decide.
appreciate it, Booty. Drink some water.
Check out this full video and more paranormal investigations
Oh, that's the
over
whole
on their
thing?
Facebook and YouTube channel, Beyond the Realm Paranormal. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and also maybe check out my other video.
He was just running out of them to fill, so he just took that. Whatever, that'll do it. I was close to punching my screen. I was actually very close to punching my screen in fear. That was pretty scary, not gonna lie. Hey, Big T's, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Dual Links or MTG? Fuck, I don't know, man. I really like them both. I definitely see myself playing more MTG than Duel Links, though, because Duel Links is such a fucking grind to keep up with the new cards that keep coming out. And it's extremely expensive if you want to buy the boxes. I just constantly having to do a ton of daily chores and waiting for events. Chuck E. Cheese Brawl is crazy. Is it like a serious fight? Like people get hurt? Because I can't watch that on Twitch. Enjoy your McDonald's, Booty. Ghost video tier list? Yeah. Thanks for your sub, Archer. The Prime. J. Yeah, we've talked about it for a while. We want to do some paranormal investigating and cryptid hunting. We really want to find the skunk ape. If you guys don't know who skunk ape is, I'll show you. Skunk ape is a Florida cryptid. Here.
For its beautiful
We know
beaches
he's
and
out
great
there. We've
wildlife,
seen him.
But in the Everglades, the elusive and mysterious skunk ape is the big attraction. Have you heard of this? The skunk ape research headquarters is located
Thanks for
on
some sad blue man in the
Tamiami
prime
Trail.
taste.
Tamiami Trail. Thank you, Elliot. It's just past the United States' smallest post
See,
office.
there he is, that
CBS
son of a
photojournalist
bitch.
Mitch Cuba will take you there. You can go check out his now viral story on CBSMiami.com. We have it posted for you.
He just looks so confident.
And I'm new to South Florida. Clearly, that's a
Like, look at that stride. Look at that, he's just swinging his arms. He doesn't care. And then he gets a little jog going.
We have it posted for you right there on our homepage.
No, it's not Bigfoot, that's Skunk Ape. Jesus Christ, bro, it's Skunk Ape, not Bigfoot. They're very different, and I don't appreciate you conflating the two. Racist. Skunk ape and Bigfoot are completely different. They have nothing in common. The only thing in common is they both have fur. Thanks to resub Cracker Jack. Haunting in Connecticut. I did see that movie actually. Oh sweet, thank you Cracker Jack. And no, I can't do that booty. Pokemon are evil. Haven't we seen that? Yeah, we've seen this. And hello, Catherine. Huh. Ex-employee alleges plumbing boss ordered him to smash customer's pipe. Oh, I probably should have finished that. Ordered him to smash. It's whatever. We got the right result.
Now the story this tradie and his legal team don't
He's a
want
tier
you
1
to
Sid.
see. Jason runs Fastway Plumbing, but customers say he's only fast to overcharge. A former worker even claims he was asked
Exactly,
to watch a
Jukebox,
job
and thanks for the gift
so
sub,
he
Peen.
could bill a customer even more. Jason says it's a
Maybe
stitch-up.
Zaxxon.
You decide.
Need to talk to a current affairs and get this out there so we
Thanks for the gift sub, Eli.
Is this the charming, sweet-talking person?
Yes, that's him. Yeah.
Is that our man?
Yeah, that's Jason there.
Have you been taking people for a fool? No.
Okay. You got him on that, a current affair.
Jason Abu Kalam is living the dream. His Fastway Plumbing business bills a whopping 200 grand a week.
Whoa.
Makes in a week over a year is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Is he the only plumber in
He
Australia?
lives in a $2 million home overlooking Sydney's Botany Bay. And he loves his boys' toys. But have the star...
Charged her $15,000 for something that wasn't even broken. Like I had to break it with a hammer. So
15,000?
Here, mate, back up here.
Thanks for 5 gift subs, Jay. Appreciate it, man. And the bits, Archer.
Them off as another. We get dozens of emails each week from people claiming that tradies have ripped them off.
Really appreciate it,
An
Jay.
employee contacted us saying that the boss told him to deliberately destroy someone's property in order to get a big payday. Well, we just had to investigate.
every job that I went to was just charged an arm and a leg.
That's Dylan Cook. He's been a plumber for 8 years.
That's a big guy.
He quit after working just 4 days for Jason Abu Kalam and Fastway Plumbing. Dylan claims Jason ordered him to carry out blatant sewage sabotage on a customer's pipe for a lucrative invoice.
When I found the pipe, I've noticed there's nothing wrong with it. And then I took photos of it and I
True,
rang Jason
Jar Jar.
and he goes, oh, the ladies agreed to the $15,000 quote, so just smash it with your hammer and fix it.
So what did you do?
I just had to smash it with my hammer, and then I took photos of it broken after I smashed it and replaced it.
I hope he goes to jail.
Says, this is the customer's pipe before he smashed it. And this is the empty trench after he removed the evidence. The customer was charged nearly $15,000 for repairs.
Holy shit.
Dylan says
Thanks to
the
Tier 1
actual
Skeg.
issue was later identified in another area of the property and fixed by Fastway at an additional cost. When you went home that night, how did you feel?
I felt like guilty, like I just robbed someone, pretty much.
You did. You literally robbed somebody.
On voice recordings saying that?
Fastway Plumbing Director Jason Abu Kalam rejects the allegation. Are you worried about former employees coming
Lucky.
to us and saying that you're a bit of a crook?
Absolutely not.
What about a job, Emma Rose?
Disgruntled employees are very normal.
Oh mate, he's a total tool. Wouldn't believe it. He's just a joke and takes advantage of everyone.
Here's another one of Jason's ex-employees.
Thanks to the resub
who
Freezer and the
contacted
5 gift subs
about
Game
the
Attack.
plumber's
Fuck yeah.
morals.
Thank you, Game Attack.
Make it seem as if he's
Appreciate the
charging
generosity.
an appropriate price. In reality, it's about triple the normal price of the actual job.
Fastway Plumbing is before the courts
These
on an
recent mountains
unrelated
and the
matter,
prime
charged
Cestal.
with demanding more than the maximum 10% deposit for residential buildings.
For 15K, that's a big
This
scam.
review website warns that many positive write-ups
Like, they get a lot
are
from
likely
that.
to be
Holy
false
shit.
and misleading. And a number of viewers also asked us to look into the profitable plumbing outfit.
Why do you think people are coming to us saying, we've been overcharged this, we've been overcharged that? I mean, it doesn't look good, very good for you.
Absolutely not. It doesn't look good whatsoever. But again, we run an
How old is this guy? 16?
When they come, it starts.
He looks like such a
small
young
little
boy.
job, and then the bill gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
At least he gives sub swag
She
swag
called Jason
games.
to fix her leaking toilet cistern and dripping shower.
And thank you to the 10 and the long time of watching, Matthias. I
45
appreciate it.
minutes work, more than $1,800.
I only have a little bit of savings put.
It absolutely is fraud. If you are telling your employees to break someone's shit so that way you can use that as evidence to charge more, that is actual fraud. That is genuinely illegal. There's no chance that is legal. I don't know how you can like defend that. It is the very definition of fraud. It'd be like if I asked someone to come fix my air conditioner and the guy gets here and takes a fucking sledgehammer to it and says, well, it's broken now, so you're gonna have to pay for it. It's illegal. Thanks to resub Javi. Yeah, I mean, also destruction of property as well. I mean, there's plenty of things there. Damn. Australia is wild. They took his license away and he can still get it back if he just does the tests again or whatever. Thanks to the Prime. My way wins. Nah, there's no way it's legal in Australia either. It's probably just hard for them to prove that he actually did tell them to break their shit. That's probably what they're hung up on. Watch the film Myth Urban Legend Iceberg Explain. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Exit Tier 1 Womb Whacker. Next to the Tier 1 Shenanigan. We've actually watched that one already, Violet. Yeah, they make some cool shit. Mike Nolan show? What the fuck is that? Sounds like a sports talk show. Oh, it's Big Les. I didn't even recognize that. Thanks to Prime Reaper and the resub Doug. There's a nude to catch a predator. Is there? Is it Saul? Oh, there is. The babyface predator. This is 32 minutes?
Up next, it may seem hard to believe a fresh-faced Army reservist accused of being a predator.
We could just be naked all day. How does that look, Rob?
Is he 14 years old?
Catch a Predator returns.
Alright, what's going on? That's a very aggressive walk right there. He's in a bad mood.
Hello?
Hello? Hi, what's up?
You're early. Let me finish getting ready. Hang out at the bar for a second, and I'm gonna go and get ready. I'll be upstairs in the first bedroom, okay?
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I don't know. Might put a finger in my butthole. Who knows? I can get wacky. I can get crazy.
An Army reservist. He had a sexually graphic chat with someone he thought was 13 and a virgin. He types, "So you want this old guy doing you in your house, on your bed, or wherever?"
Jesus.
And, well, if I show up and you're already naked waiting for me on your bed, then it might be hard to be just a friend. How you doing?
Okay.
Why don't you have a seat right there? As I start to question him, he seems to get flustered and comes up with this.
I was actually just gonna stop by here to let her know that I wasn't going to be here because I have to go meet with other people.
Wait a minute.
Nice.
You came by here to tell her that you weren't going to come here.
Yeah.
You see why that doesn't make sense?
Nope.
No, that I wasn't going to be here for a while because I'm on my way somewhere else.
But as you'll hear when I read from his chat log, he didn't seem flustered while talking online with a 13-year-old decoy. So would you like to watch a movie?
Oh, thank you for the 10 gift subs,
with your
Broly.
hand down my pants? Or just no pants? We could just be naked all day. How does that look, Rob?
Terrible.
And when he finds out he's going to be on national television, I am Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Really appreciate it, Broly.
Reaches
Thanks for the
over,
resub, Gary.
Shakes my hand and keeps on talking.
I didn't see anything wrong with making a new friend, but then it didn't.
Yeah, but this isn't making a new friend. This is talking about
I watch shit
13-year-old girl
with my friends naked all the time, Chris.
But that's not what I wanted
Simple
to do.
friend stuff.
I learned about it and other things come up, and that's not what I wanted to do.
So you had this moral awakening.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you decided that even after all this and all the explicit chat, you're not going to have sex with this girl.
Right.
Do you see why that is hard for me to believe?
I can see why it's hard to
Thanks
believe.
to Prime
I can
Null
see
and
myself.
resub Kiss Dads.
So why should I believe you?
Exactly.
When he gets up to leave, he has no idea what's waiting for him outside.
Is he gonna run?
Put your hands up in the air now.
No, he did not
So
run.
what will these men have to say once they've been read their rights?
Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And are in police custody.
When we go
Thanks,
see
Prime
your
Swift.
computer at the residence, is there going to be any
And Shannon, I think it's sad, Womb.
material on there from juveniles or
Very
small
sad.
children? Did you know the person that you were meeting was 13?
Yes, sir.
This is the man who said online he hoped a 13-year-old virgin would be waiting in her bed naked when he arrived.
When we go seize your computer at the residence, is there going to be any pornographic material on there from juveniles or small children?
As far as I know, no, but...
As far as he knows. But then he says if they do find something, it's because someone else has been using his computer.
Well, that could be it.
There's been one instance where I found some of that and some, I don't know if it was like bestiality stuff or something.
Oh. Well then. Oh, they got like the whole 360 video here, multiple angles. Wait, what the fuck is?
Office. Put your hands up in the air now.
What is? Is this like?
Clear away from my voice.
Was that like the alternate ending, the director's cut?
Listen to me real quick, all right? You have the right to remain silent.
Thanks, resub.
Yes, sir. Anything you say can will be used against you. in court of law. Do you
Man,
understand?
the myth,
You have the right to talk
and
to a lawyer and have
Iaston,
him present with you while you're being questioned.
and Torrent
Yes, sir.
Tornadoko.
Higher Laura want to be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights.
Oh, this is just the full interview.
And not make any statements. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I don't really want to watch the whole interview. He's the Prime Jester in Tier 1 Mogard.
First things first, you understand your rights, right?
Yes, sir.
You said you can.
Alright. Yeah, I don't really want to watch 30 fucking minutes of it. He's the Prime Tritarity. I don't like Bar Rescue, man. Bar Rescue's not fun. It's painfully not fun and painfully fake. Yeah, we can watch the new Slap Fight Championship video, though. I skimmed through it. So I've seen the first round.
Hello, fight fans, and welcome to the feature fight of the evening. We are very excited to bring you our first ever female fight between Tekka and Death Slap. My name is JT Tilley, and I'll be taking over announcing duties this evening, filling in for the Space Cowboy, Jason Jones, who is competing at Mid-States Wrestling tonight. As always,
all right, let's fucking go.
All right, folks, let's take a look at the rules of slap fight. First off, no clubbing.
First one to die
Must land their
loses.
strikes with an open hand. The heel of the hand may make contact but cannot extend past the chin. Next, no stepping. Feet must be planted shoulder width apart, and there can be no pivoting or stepping when striking. And finally, no flinching. Small reactions are allowed, but any movement that affects the power of the strike is a foul.
Yeah, this is the U.S. League.
This matchup is scheduled for 7 rounds, takes place in our light heavyweight women's division. On your left, we have Tekka, and on your right, Death Slap. Tekka weighed in last night at 200.1 pounds. Death Slap, 225.
Death Slap is a pretty wild name. That's like a DC villain name.
And it looks like Tekka wins the coin toss.
I won't spoil anything, but I've only seen round 1. I gotta tell you, the form needs work. But hopefully by the end of round 3, they're throwing crazy freestyle, like backflip into slap.
Adjusting her opponent to the barrel. And here we go with the top of round 1.
Very stiff.
Holy
But I do like the mix-up. I respect the mix-up.
Okay, so that was a little bit deceptive there. The first
Yeah.
2 swings didn't look like much.
The most powerful element on the periodic table is the element of surprise. And that'll prove it right there. That was the last thing Death Slap was expecting.
She's going to go ahead and return. Here's the wind-up.
See, they're just too stiff. See, like, she hyperextended a little bit. Needs to be more fluid.
Okay, another solid shot. A little bit lax on the form there. I noticed Death Slap had her hand in her pocket while she was swinging. I don't know that she'll continue with that.
Yeah, I definitely don't think the hand should be in the pocket.
The way she did. Let's see if she's got another one.
We're in uncharted territory now. I have not skimmed this part. I wonder if she stays with the same technique. Going with like a fucking rising submarine slap.
Now that was definitely a hard slap.
I see.
It looked like it might have been just a little bit too high. And yes, okay. Tekka has received an official warning.
That's pretty effective.
Our lead official, Kyron Bowen, he's going to go ahead and give her that warning, which means if she clubs again during this match, she's going to lose a turn, and that is not a good thing in your first match. So she's going to have to be careful with her precision.
All right, Death Slap, let's get it back.
Now, Death Slap is definitely feeling the effects of those first 2 slaps.
Hey, I'm wishing you the best, Sean.
With her corner man, and
Godspeed.
Now she's back to the barrel.
It's too stiff. It's too robotic. Too robotic. You just have to let the slap feel you. You don't control the slap. It controls you. Oh, come on.
Not a great shot there.
Death slap, come on, with a name like that, I was expecting like flames to be firing out of your arm during a slap.
Her second shot looked like she lost a little bit of power there, so hopefully she'll get that back together.
There's a little bend in there. Bang.
And little blot of the lipstick here by Tekka, and we're gonna go straight into round 3.
Oh boy, she's really letting that marinate right there. Oh boy.
Here's your windup.
That's never a good sign. Watch out, death slap! Oh god!
And another bomb dropped by Tekka.
That will do it.
Definitely felt that one. Now she has 60 seconds to clear the cobwebs and step back to the barrel. It looks like she's going to take the break this time.
Yeah, she's throwing uppercuts right now. It's an innovative tactic. I've never seen this technique before. It is very new.
She's going to go ahead and step back to the barrel. And she does not look happy.
Alright, that slap. Let's go. It's still too robotic. Can we get some coaching over there, please?
Okay.
Like it's like a slow motion slap.
Okay, we've got 7 rounds here, and it looks like over the first 3 rounds, Death Slap's her striking has actually gotten just a little bit less each time.
Yeah, see, he's coaching her, even though she is blasting ass right now. Yeah, if you really want to kill her, you have to fucking get in here like this, and then take these brass knuckles, and then just fucking close your fist on it.
Okay, we're going to replace the cotton ball in Tekka's ear.
All right, let's go.
All right, so here we go with round 4. At
True
this point,
Tory.
I would have Tekka pretty far ahead on the scorecards, but there's still a lot of fight left.
I don't see how Death Slap
Death
wins
Slap
this.
is going to tap out anytime soon. Pretty defiant. Oh, man. And the cotton ball goes flying.
The cotton ball has just left this dimension.
All of our competitors wear cotton balls in their ear to protect them from...
See, like, Death Slap should be adapting now and learning, like, okay, she's not too stiff. I need to loosen up.
I got the
Let it
opportunity to
ride.
speak to both of them at the weigh-ins last night. Nice people, but they came to win.
No. She's not changing her form.
And right now, it looks like Death Slap's got a little bit of a mountain to climb here. So let's see how she does.
It's like fucking Charles Barkley's golf swing. She, like, stops halfway and then finishes. Ugh. She didn't take this seriously.
Death Slap's getting quite the rotation that Tekka's getting. And I also think this may be just a little bit of a battle of attrition here. And Tekka does not seem to be slowing down. Pretty impressive. Let's take a look at round 5.
Vasily, you mean, Tease. Right? True, it was kind of an uppercut technique, I guess, from Vasily.
And another solid shot. From
Hers
Tekka.
is very rhythmic. She gets like a little bounce and then follows it
steps right
through.
back to the barrel.
Vasily's was a lot more like
One of the things
Armageddon.
I know about Tekka's training camp was that she had a few sessions with our heavyweight champion, Darius the Destroyer. And Darius showed some techniques and some various skills that he had to Tekka, and I can tell you that she has definitely adopted them. All right, here's Death Slap.
I don't have a whole lot of faith here. Yeah, it's like her slaps aren't even registering.
Here with Death Slap. Not much rotation.
Oh boy.
Not a lot of power. Her first couple of slaps weren't bad.
There's like a rock'em sock'em robot where it's only locked into one move. And it can't deviate.
And then we'll be
Come on, Death Slap.
Finished with this fight. And I just don't
It
know if
needs
she's
to
done
be
enough
more
to
fluid.
win. Round 6. And another bomb dropped by Tekka.
I wonder who won this match.
Holy moly.
It's going to be a close one. The judges are going to have their work cut out for them, I think.
Tekka definitely came to the barrel prepared today. Nothing against Death Slap. She's a great competitor and she's a really nice person, but I feel like maybe she's questioning whether or not she wants to continue in this match.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Quite a bit of swelling on her left cheek.
You might as well throw the last slap and then say you're done. Why not? Redemption arc. Oh, it's too stiff. Oh boy.
Okay, not bad. Not bad, just maybe not enough to win.
Oh, I guess they only go up to 8 now.
All right, this is round
instead
7.
of letting
This
you
is the
go
last
till
round of the
death,
match.
which makes sense.
Tekka siding in.
All right. Tekka's about to finish it, I feel. Gonna slap that cotton ball through that ear and out the other.
Okay. Oh man, Tekka is ruthless. That was a club. It looked unintentional, but that was definitely a club. And I will tell you that we have had an issue with that in the past. We have instigated a new rule over the last few
Yeah.
events.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If a
For sure,
contestant
tease.
commits a foul in the last round of the contest, the opponent gets an extra slap, and it looks like that's what's going to happen here for
Oh,
Death
Death Slap gets back to
Rarely
back.
do we give away an extra slap.
Tekka
Normally
won't
we
even
just
feel
take
it,
away a
though.
time. But it looks like Death Slap's going to have an opportunity to win here. She's got 2 slaps.
She is not changing her form. Come on.
Now, with this fight going to the judges' scorecards, that does give her a little bit of an edge.
Thanks for reset, Evan.
But I don't know if that's going to be enough to win this decision. She needs a knockout. And she didn't get it. So that's going to be, that's all she wrote for this match, folks. We're going to let the judges deliberate, and we'll be right back with the decision.
The judges just looked at each other and we all knew who won. So that was quick. Death Slap really did not take this seriously. She clearly didn't train for it. She didn't change her technique even though it wasn't working. You can't just come into the slapping circuit and expect to be the best just based off of pure strength. There's technique. There's training. It's a martial art.
By judges' decision, Tekka.
Nice.
That was an impressive debut by Tekka, but let's hope we haven't seen the end of Death Slap. Unbelievable fight, girls.
All right. I'm sure she'll improve over time. Even Vasily was new once. Thanks for the big tier 2, Lane. Appreciate it, man. And hey, year. Can you watch Reddit text-to-speech videos? Oh, I see the name Child. I see. You're making a joke then. Okay, good. I was gonna say. We've already seen all the ear pulling. Thanks for the Prime diss track. Mitt Romney debut boxing match. No. Sounds goofy though. Thanks to resub Layden. I don't know what that means, Tori. Pig calling contest, seen it. It's hog calling, by the way. Please get the nomenclature correct. Thanks to the resub Gator. Yeah, I watched Gas Station Encounters last Just Chatting night. Or YouTube night. I just don't like it. Literally nothing happens on Gas Station Encounters. It's, look at this guy come in, and he's gonna take a drink of some orange soda, and he put it back, and now he left. If you recognize this guy, please let us know. Like, it's like, what the fuck? It's like nothing interesting happens. It's like, yeah, he's an asshole. He drank orange soda and put it back, but like, it's not fun. It's just underwhelming. Thanks to the resub Whining in the Bits Party and Year. A sunflower seed tier list? How many different sunflower seed brands are there? And yes, I've seen the fixed line plane racing. They have a different name for it though. The Kabaddi Tag Tournament? What's that? Were you looking for the slapping version? Is this slapping?
सोता जी ते नरेंद्र सोता जी बड़ा पिंड है जिन्हां दा गुरां दे लागे ते थर्ड प्राइज देने दे वास्ते भोपरा ब्रदर दा धन्नवाद जसविंदर सिंह रेड बाहर दे वास्ते न्यूयॉर्क दी टीम दा मन्निया परमन्ने कबड्डी खिलाड़ी हुल्ले हुल्ले
I don't know what's happening. Are they slapping or no slapping?
गबरू जैरो चवेज पहली कबड्डी पहला 1.5 पॉइंट कोरले परिवार सिख सरदार कबड्डी खिलाड़ी मैदान में चालमा नौजवान कबड्डी पाऊंगा
No, it's more like wrestling.
टक्कर की कोशिश करता कबड्डी कबड्डी फड़िया को बच गई कैंची कबड्डी 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 कबड्डी
Holy shit.
कबड्डी 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 कबड्डी
God damn! He did it! I'm guessing that's good. Alright, I mean, he was into it and it was getting me excited. But I don't know the rules. Now, Turkish oil wrestling, I don't think I can watch on Twitch. We talked about it on the podcast recently. I didn't realize how intense Turkish oil wrestling is. You go until you rip a dick off. In Turkish oil wrestling, they just get oiled up and then start grabbing in each other's pants and squeezing butthole, butt cheek, dick, and balls. And I don't know how you win, but eventually someone just stops moving. And then the guy that's mounted wins. It's pretty crazy. Like, that's not like an anomaly. It is always you have to go in their pants and, like, grab on in them. Actually, hold on, let me see if I can find a tame one for Twitch. It's pretty wild. And if Twitch has a problem with it, then we're gonna have an issue. Because it's a cultural, like a very big cultural sport. Let me see if I can find a good one. This is kind of like a montage. That should be fine. Yeah, I think this one's probably fine. But yeah, so I was familiar with Turkish oil wrestling, but I didn't know it was like this. Like, it's actually kind of wild. Thanks to resub Noodle Tech. I don't want to get DMCA'd. I imagine that's not the actual music. Thanks to the bits, Wilma. So after the initial wrap, you have to go for their pants. In their pants. That's the win condition. You'll see in a second. See, there we go. He's trying to sneak one in on there. But this guy is no amateur. He knows that technique. See? And this is Turkish oil wrestling. I had no idea. Oh boy, he's double fisting. I thought it was literally just normal wrestling, but they happen to be slippery, like Ed Eddie when he covers himself in butter. But the main thing you have to do is go in their pants. See? Even though he's mounted, which I'm pretty sure means that you're winning, you still have to go in their pants and dig for gold. I need to look up the rules. And here he's swiping his hand up his crack like a credit card. It's not an easy sport. Yeah, oil wrestling's pretty cool. Makes a tier 1 arrow. I've already seen everything from Meat Canyon, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jack. And thanks for the resub, Wordmeister. I don't know. You know what? I'll just look up the rules now since I just showed it. Let's see. Turkish oil wrestling rules. Okay, here we go. A guide to Turkey's national sport. Turkish oil wrestlers must wear a pair of heavy leather pants called the kipsit. Each contestant is then covered in olive oil to make them slippery. The objective of each wrestler is to get their opponent in a position so that their belly button faces the sky. In recent years, matches have been limited to 45 minutes, as previously fights could go on for days? We're gripping dick for days in a single match? And for this reason, it is now possible to win on points. Days? So that's pretty simple. You just need to get your opponent in a position where their belly button faces the sky. Well, why do you go for their dick and balls then? Surely there's like more efficient ways, right? Like you could grab their legs and go for like a flip, right? Because it's fun. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's the entire rule set. You can do anything as long as their belly button faces the sky within 45 minutes. I thought it was going to be like an extensive list of rules. Only one cock squeeze per match. You cannot put a finger in the butthole, only on the outside. But no, anything goes. Well, that leads me to another question. Does the belly button have to be exposed to the sky, or do they just need to end up in a position where the belly button is aiming towards it? Because if you are on top of somebody, like let's say you're in a full 69 position, like you're 69ing this guy and he's underneath you. His belly button is facing the sky, but this guy can't see it. Does that count as a win? Like here, to give a visual example. In this position here, does this count as a win? I imagine the next move was to teabag him, like wrap his leg around his shoulder over here and maybe get him with the old stink face and put the brown balloon knot on his mouth or something, just like farting in his face or something. Does this count as a win? Because his belly button is facing the sky, but it's blocked by his body. We don't have any Turkish oil wrestling fans in here? I see most people are saying yes. Oh, okay, wait, he does unwrap, so I'm guessing that means it ends. Okay. I should have finished the video then. It would have answered my question. Thanks to Tier 1 Rabbit and the resub Kohi, DJ, and Nepco. And Jinx Porter. Hey, man. Other websites are saying putting their hands in each other's pants is just a strategy. Well, yeah, I mean, it's clearly just a strategy. There is a single rule, which is get their belly button to the sky. I mean, it is the meta. I think I've seen that, Brixar. That's a pretty old one, right? I don't know about that, Trees. I'm already kind of familiar with that. Thanks to the gift sub, Jester and resub 109 in Prime Napkin. Crazy rescue mission of a hijacked airplane. Does it have to be infographics? Nobody really likes that channel. Thanks to the resub, not a user. Ludwig wants to play Lee with you. I'm down, but not tonight. I can carry him with Victor if he wants. Thanks to the gift sub, Tiger and the Prime Cross. You're bronze? No, I'm not. The third video is the same thing? Okay.
Paris fire after Libya for just a move. Headline is brand. Hijacker non.
I just want to see the action part.
A few more late. Seems like Wales cabinet.
God, the quality's bad.
Operation 23 via in the runway that would have crippled the entire mission. Armored personnel carriers roll out to provide defense.
Okay, the quality's too bad. I can't even fucking tell what's going on. It's Toss? What is that video? I couldn't see anything anyway. Thanks to the resub Dementiva. Thanks to the Tier 1K forehead. Anomaly documentaries. Don't think I've seen that, but I do know Sylvia Brown. Oh, that didn't work. No, the North Korean hijacking video isn't done yet. Part 2's not out. We already checked. Yep, I know that channel, GG. Spell it right? What did I not spell right? Oh. Okay. Didn't change anything. Wannabe lawyer causes problems. Oh, new court cam, I see. Okay. From Home Alone. Alright. Nice work, Blandino. Good man. Oh, really, cephalopod? That sounds fucking cool. Reminds you of a high schooler that posed as a doctor in a hospital. First I've heard of that. You talking about the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? Thanks for the gift sub, dipshit. And the gift sub, Des. I'm not sure, Violet. I didn't even see that. That was a real thing? Nice. Next to Tier 1 Marzi. I've actually already seen that, Ruby. Next to Prime Jace. Oh, a high schooler was impersonating a gynecologist? Wait, what the fuck? Is it a video or just a story? Jesus. Teen accused of running fake medical practice posed as a gynecologist a year ago. He ran this for a full year? Fake teen doctor sentenced in fraud case. Well, this can't be the same one. He's not a gynecologist in this story. Thanks for the gift sub, Lily. And hello. Thanks for the $1, idiot. His name's Idiot. I'm not insulting him. Here we go. Florida teen pretended to be a doctor and is arrested for giving medical exam to undercover cop as a gynecologist. Oh no, this is the same story. It is a little misleading though. He was 19. I thought it was going to be like a 16-year-old. Still a pretty wild story. The guy I'm talking about was from Florida named Dr. Love. What? Wait, how often does this happen? No, it's the same guy. No, Jesus, it's the same guy again. How many names did he have? Yeah, they called him Dr. Love. Thanks to the Prime. Juba and gift sub Freezer. Thank you for the 5. Dipshit. Not insulting him either. His name is Dipshit. Thank you, man. There's a video about him. Well, I'm not going to type in Dr. Love or fake gynecologist. Thanks to Prime Rumor. Inside the $2.8 million Flintstones house.
This is the
Whoa,
Flintstones.
look at
If
this.
you're ever driving down Berryessa Way in Hillsborough, California, you can't miss it. The house stands out
Someone
among
very
its
troubled
neighbors
lives here.
with its smooth purple and orange domes. Not to mention the huge dinosaur sculptures in the yard. When William Nicholson designed the house in 1976, he didn't have the Flintstones in mind. That designation came later.
When it first was nicknamed the Flintstone House.
What's up, William?
I was really taken aback because, you know, I mean, this was my baby. This was my creation. You know, and you had a pride of authorship come in there.
Thanks to the bits,
Nicholson
Turtle.
was actually inspired by the Blue
The 5
Mosque
gift
in
subs,
Istanbul,
Liam.
Turkey. He had visited the mosque, and the
What?
interior dome ceiling made him want to design a home from the inside out. So
I'm just
even
gonna
though
say
the house
you
gets a lot
missed
of
the mark.
attention for its funky exterior, the inside is also a sight to behold. Colorful stained glass windows are built into the walls. Round built-in shelves.
It's
line
like
the
if
walls
I
of the
tried to
kitchen,
make a
along with
house.
Fun details like these
It's
swirling
like made out of
designs
paper
on the
mache.
ceiling. Inside the tallest orange dome is a sitting area called the conversation pit. An orange upholstered couch curves around the front of the fireplace, and a big window looks out onto a succulent garden and patio. The house has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths.
And
One of
no
the bathrooms
TVs or
has
anything.
A stone bathtub and shower. Upstairs is the smallest bedroom that could also be
Thanks to
used as a
Prime
painting
Mister.
studio or just a lounge space.
Maybe Buster.
The house
Not
is
tonight,
filled
though.
with artwork and sculptures added by the owner, Florence Fang.
Hey, Florence.
Everything to me is a piece of art. You know, the light is a piece of art, and all the windows and the ship.
Fang bought the house for $2.8 million
Oh,
in
God.
2017. She says she's loved the house since the first time she came
Thanks to
inside.
Resub Rat.
The conversation pit is her favorite part.
Every time
Oh, nice,
I walk
Peter.
in this room, and that's a high ceiling, and you're sitting here, you just feel like yourself kind of small, and you feel like so.
It's
peaceful.
cute.
But when you
I think this is
looking
cute.
outside and you see, you know, the cars from the bridge, then suddenly you realize you still belong to the world, still belong to the community. That's very nice.
If anyone besides Florence owned this place,
was
I would think
already
less of them,
painted
but she
orange
seems so
purple when
sweet.
Fang bought it. But she took the Flintstone theme to a whole new level.
Thanks to the gift sub
Along with
Tiger and
Flintstone
Tormentor.
sculptures, colorful mushrooms dot the yard. Aliens, dinosaurs, and other funky objects cover the property.
This is
But
adorable.
not everyone appreciates the eccentric decorations. Town officials in Hillsborough filed a lawsuit against Fang,
Oh.
calling the house an eyesore that doesn't comply with the community's standards.
What community?
But
It's in the
Fang
middle
is
of
defending
nowhere.
her vision. She says her house represents the idea of the American dream, with all different kinds of creatures living together in harmony. And Nicholson agrees.
Why shouldn't a house be fun? Why shouldn't environments that we do be fun? Why shouldn't
Yeah, I've heard
architecture
Colt.
that we do be fun?
Thanks
This
to
is
Resub Tengu.
fantastic, and this is
Or
what
Tegu.
Florence has caused happen.
That's sweet. I would hate to live there, but it's sweet. The Doomsday condo? The fuck is that? Inside a $3 million Doomsday condo? Isn't this the, Wait, we've seen this, haven't we?
During the Cold War, the U.S. government built numerous missile silos in secret locations across the country. Many sit empty and useless today, but there's one in an undisclosed location north of Wichita, Kansas, that has taken on a new purpose. Welcome to the $3 million doomsday-proof condo.
Wow.
It's not the luxury that drives the cost. It's the caliber of the infrastructure and the threats you're protecting against, and most importantly, the duration that you can be off-grid for.
It's 15 stories deep with walls up to
Whoa.
9 feet thick that can withstand a direct nuclear impact.
What
In
the
2008,
fuck?
Larry Hall bought the property for $300,000.
This is actually like a Fallout vault.
High-end bunker. I'd hate to need protection for 2 years and only have designed it for 1.5 years. So we said, what would we have to do to make this place capable of sustaining people indefinitely? And that turned out to be quite a cost driver.
I imagine.
Spent nearly $20 million to turn the missile silo into a secure shelter for 12 families. They installed 3 redundant power supplies, 3 separate water sources, a water filtration system, aquaponic farming, and hydroponic food. Then, with the help of a consultant, the team developed a plan to deal with the human factors of off-grid living.
You need to make life as normal as it can be. Because
Holy
subconsciously
shit.
Your brain keeps track of abnormal activities.
The team added a swimming pool, gym, rock climbing wall, movie theater, dog park, and more.
What you really want to do is make sure that people feel productive. So you're going to need everyone to
Thanks, Reese,
be
of Full Metal.
4-hour work days, and every 30 days people will rotate jobs so you don't have any single point.
He thought of everything.
Everyone knows how to do all the jobs there.
The infrastructure is designed
Mr. Beast
to
went there?
sustain
When?
75 people for 5 years. The idea was so
I didn't see that
popular
video.
that every unit sold before construction ended. The project is just one example of success in the growing survival market.
Thanks, the Prime V.
The basement box-type shelter is stronger, larger, and more comfortable. Outdoors, you can
Thanks,
build
the
an
Resub
earth-covered
Torin.
shelter which affords the best protection against blast, fire, radiation, and radioactive fallout.
Doomsday prepping isn't a new idea. In the 50s and 60s, houses were built with bunkers,
Thanks,
and
the Resub
shelters
Thunder.
started popping up during the Cold War. Today's preppers have plenty of survival shelter options. They can choose from converted shipping containers, to houses designed to stand up to natural disasters, to survival communities with country club amenities. Doomsday preppers can also prepare for emergencies with a multitude of survival
We should
products,
invent
ranging
houses
from
that can
water
just take a
filters and
nuclear
freeze-dried
device,
food to gas
just a
masks and
blast, and it
emergency
just
power
eats
sources.
it.
They worry about world events and natural events and the things that they see in the news more frequently. People that call them
How?
worry about things like a global
I don't know.
economic collapse. There's people that worry
Vibranium.
about the flu. Every flu season that comes around, people worry about some type of a global pandemic.
Thanks, the
It
Prime,
seems
Melon.
like anything that could translate
Yeah, I don't know,
into
Bob,
a
it's weird.
larger dilemma could present itself as a problem.
And market activity backs that up. Sales spikes occur after natural disasters. For example,
No, I'm saying
Mountain
literally a
House,
house
freeze-dried
like
food
this
distributor,
barn.
reported
You could
that
drop a
sales
nuke
of
on
food
it and it
made
just
to last for
does
25
nothing.
years
Maybe
increased
makes it a little
14-fold
hot inside for a
after
minute.
Hurricane Katrina. Fears about the
Something
economy
real
and
nutty.
foreign relations are heightened during major elections and commonly cause sales to jump. In the week after Barack Obama's re-election, one website sold $400,000 of prepackaged meals, which depleted the company's inventory. Doomsday Prep, a store in Georgia, reported a 15% growth in year-over-year sales since Donald Trump's election in 2016.
It's kind of funny how it seesaws with who's in the White House. When the rhetoric was hot and heavy between Trump and Kim Jong-un in North Korea, there was a real big spike in phone calls.
Thanks, a bit zero.
Prep and Save, a survival equipment
Tier
store
1
in
Slick.
California, reported similar spikes. The store saw a 200 to 400% increase in business in the days following the threats. The size of the market is difficult to calculate, but in 2012, public spending on emergency prep was estimated at $500 million, and an additional $1 billion from the government and NGOs. The fears driving these
People
purchases
panic
aren't
buy
as rare
shit
as you might
all
think.
the
An
time.
estimated
Remember toilet paper?
35% of Americans
Fucking
believe
toilet
an
paper
event will
crisis at the
happen that
beginning of the
will lead to
pandemic.
the end of the world.
All
Bunch
of
of
our
idiots.
owners have been self-made millionaires by definition, and they're from all walks
Thanks
of
to the
life. They
resub,
like the
Vincent.
concept of having this safe harbor.
Gas,
And
yep,
then they also
gas.
comment
Most
about
recent one.
what peace of mind they get from owning it. It's like they had this worry that they weren't consciously aware of, but after they bought it, they realized that they feel like a burden has been lifted.
To meet demand, Hall and his team are building a second silo that's 3 times the size of the original.
Oh, that's fucking nuts, okay. You know what we need? Flying communities. We need to find a way to make houses and shit fly. And then we could just, you know, maybe come with like some kind of early detection system for the doomsday preppers so they'll know if a missile's coming, they can just fly that shit away. That's what we need. Like in BioShock Infinite. I'm not sure if I've seen that, Philly. Thanks for the bits, Dan. Up already solved this? Eh. Okay, let me fill up my water real quick. I'm super thirsty. So just give me a minute. I'll be right back. Actually, give some Bob in the Prime after. Sleep well, Ato. And thanks to the resub, Zakashi. The Berserk off. Whoa! The Berserk author passed away? What the fuck? Did that just happen? Holy fuck. Who is the author? Written and illustrated by Kentaro Miura. Fuck, he wrote and did all the art for it too? Holy shit. Thanks to the gift subs, Slick and the resub, and Distus and Havoc. God damn. Was he sick or something, or did that just come out of nowhere? Yeah, I just looked it up. It was an aortic dissection. I've never heard of that before. Damn, that's fucking awful. Yeah, I never read it, but the art always did look incredible. That's a real shame. What's the source on that? From Project, or the Berserk Project's Twitter? Damn, that's so fucking really sad. Damn. So now this story's never gonna be finished? Or does he have like someone else he'd write with? He's the Prime, Gianna and the resub Agagag. Sometimes there's teams, but I'm guessing this was probably just him and him alone. Yeah, no, I don't like Subnautica type games, so I won't be playing that. If someone took over, it wouldn't be the same. Well, no, nothing can ever replace, like, the main guy behind it. But to finish it in their honor, I mean, to me, that kind of stuff makes sense. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember an example that I had in my head a moment ago, and now I've forgotten it of where that happened. Thanks to the Prime Updog in Infinity. No, I'm not gonna watch any Whitest Kids You Know. I don't really like skits. Yeah, I know, Philly. It's crazy. Didn't Tolkien's son finish the Similarian? I don't know what that is. You've just used a word I've never heard. Thanks to the resub, Aurelios. I know Whitest Kids You Know. I used to like them a lot when I was a kid. There is no new To Catch a Predator. We already watched the one new episode, or the one new clip with Babyface. But there isn't anything new. Yeah, June 1st I think they're releasing all the UFO shit. That'll be cool. Thanks to Tier 1 CFJ Star. And the Prime Cancer itself. And the Prime New Bison Twitch. Unbeatable Banzuke is not bad, but it's not like my favorite show. The Hand Walk was definitely the best one, which is why it's usually the most popular. Thanks to Tier 1 Senpai.
Bamboo Derby 3.
In Bamboo Derby 3,
Let's
many
go!
competitors took on the course, but between the unstable tires and the seemingly impossible wicked slope, victory remained out of reach. The most famous dentist on stilts, Masao Komura, fared the best. However, the pogo posts quickly wiped the smile off his face.
He's a Tier 1
Will
Sadie
anyone
Gray.
be able to remain balanced long enough to join past winners Hiroshi Takahashi and Hiroshi Kobayashi on the Banzuke?
現在は子育てに追われております。溜まったストレス発散のためにも楽しみたいと話しているが、さてどう
Thanks
だ
to resub Victor. Yeah, I used to like most things on G4. This channel was just great.
落ち着いている専業主婦は大抵のことはクリアできる。
Oh, they're doing really well.
おっと奥さんプロペラを越えてください。奥さんプロペラを越えました。
Thanks to the bit Sage. God, it's loud.
そして上下する縄格子落ち着いております。
Ah, boo.
楽しめました？楽しかったです。ストレス解消には。いや、溜まっちゃいます。
Up next is Kenta Ishii.
Did you hear G4 is coming back this summer? I did. G4 actually sent me an email a few months back asking if I wanted to host something. I forgot to reply. It wasn't like a show or anything, it was like a segment or something. Damn. Fucking speed running.
ここも危なげなく通過いたしました。ギャラリー席の方を振り返る余裕がある。おっとどうだ、戻りました。ここはじっくりと練習の成果を見せたい。もう一回やり直して3つ目4つ目5つ目6つ目。
Wow. Holy shit.
バンブー山です。ここはかなり傾斜角度がきついが、
Oh, boo. Boo, it fucking sucked. Thanks to Prime. Rice Krispie.
Next up is radiologist Eiji Hidakawa. He trains on the hospital grounds during his free time. Will his training lead to victory or a set of x-rays of himself?
Okay. It wasn't really his free time, he was still at work. Wow. Oh. He was cruising for a minute.
Hidakawa missed one of the tires and he hit the ground hard.
At least his
He actually
neon-yellow
really
jockey
had it.
outfit matches nicely with the glowing green water.
ノルマは全部で9つ完全制覇するぞ
Let's go, Kinji!
Next to go is bank teller Kenji Oshima. This 23-year-old claims he can go all the way.
I hope he just sprints. This is awfully slow.
しかし足元は裸足で竹馬ださあ竹馬でまず一つ目のこの青竹の
Did I watch the OG Ninja Warrior? Yeah, it was Kakashi, right? Or I almost recovered. What the fuck was it called? Wasn't it Kakashi?
ノルマ2つですかやばいですね上司に怒られますね
Sasuke, that's what it was. I knew it was a fucking Naruto name and I couldn't remember which one. No, Takeshi's Castle's most extreme elimination challenge. Ninja Warrior was Sasuke. Well, let me find this email real quick. It was for X-Play. And it was about Among Us, which is why I forgot to respond. It was to do something for Among Us on X-Play, and it was like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't play Among Us anymore, so I just forgot. It was still nice they reached out, though. If you're watching G4, I appreciate it. Please don't ask me to do Among Us shit, though. Thanks to the resub. Anoopgul? Probably won't watch any MXC highlights. I love that show, but don't really want to watch highlights.
Like a Piero Ghost! In the previous Like a Piero Ghost competition, the startling course had unicyclists jumping right out of their seats. So far, in this brightly redesigned event, competitors have been thwarted by the death heads and the dilapidated corridor. Takashi Tanida, however, was fearless and made it the closest to the finish line.
Almost drowned for it.
The balance and nerves of steel needed to conquer the course and join past champions in this event.
You should create one of these. I want to. But it's a liability waiting to happen over here. Even people signing a waiver is not enough half the time. Oh my god, no way. Has he ever even been on a unicycle?
Unsettled by the
failing on the graveyard?
Shishikura rode directly into a gravestone and buried his chances for success. Up next will be Noriaki Honda, age 24. The youngest of the Honda brothers, Noriaki is skilled on a unicycle.
Hey, that's great, Potato.
Multiple times.
Congratulations on the newborn.
He's never achieved victory. With a spot next to his brother on the Bonzuke in mind, can Noriaki be the first to survive the ghost?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
You are already dead.
I love that shit. They're using real cleavers. Giant axes. Oh wow. He's a tier 1 jolly upgrade. 6つの窓から骸骨が頭を出してきますがうまくかわしたフェイントもうまくかわしてクリアわーさすがの実力です半田典明階段も横向き軽快に登って今度は下り坂からちょっとジャンプして池の中の島に乗り移ることができるか Wow, he's fucking cruising. Thanks for the prime, Sheriff. さらにミイラの眠るこの棺桶のシーソー真ん中から先へ行くとこの棺桶が先にガタンバランスは大丈夫そして狭いこのクランクに入ってまいりました恐怖の館の前に広がっているこの細いクランク登るほどに道幅も狭くなってまいります
半田紀明、いよいよ正念場に差し掛かってまいりました。浮
As
か
the
び上が
prime
るこ
OP
の
gamer.
月の明かりに自信あふれるこの表情、クランクを進み始めた。だんだんと狭くなってくる道幅。
No! Oh! Whoa, holy shit! This guy's nutty!
偶然だったのか。とにかくまだ大丈夫です。
What a save!
挑戦し直します。上りのクランク、幅が20センチから15センチ、さらに10センチと狭くなってくる。うわー、ダメだ。
fuck.
つきました。
That save was really good.
Jump off the zigzag ramp, but in the second attempt,
Exit
his
tier 1
nerves were
lukewarm.
too frayed to survive. Next up is student Miho Tanaka. She might only be 8, but she's already won a junior unicycling tournament.
A junior unicycling tournament.
一輪車でのライディングは男の子顔負けです。時計が鳴って、さあ一人ぼっちのスタートです。炭酸ガスが襲ってくる。赤羽のスラロームもあっという間に一目散。
Full speed. Thanks to 5 gift subs, Madeline. Thank you, Madeline.
なんだか怖そうな大人の声。そして前を見ると大きなものが襲ってくる。さあ怖い田中美穂ちゃん。
Oh, she's scared. She's already dead. Damn. Honda went very far, though. I actually thought he had it. Yeah, it's always a fun show, Philly. I've always liked it. Oh, you paid attention to the crypto crash? Yeah. Fucking everything ate shit, huh? Pretty wild. It's whatever, though. I'm holding for years on everything. Mystery of the Garfield phones. I'm pretty sure I've seen that. There's just no point to sell while everything's crashed. The mystery of Garfield phones washing up on beaches since the 80s has been solved. This is 55 seconds. This is 15 minutes. Let me check this one out first.
The reason why hundreds of Garfield phones inexplicably continued to wash up on French
Thanks
shores
for
for
resub, Dank.
35 years is a mystery no more. It seems a storm in the 80s resulted in a shipping container washing up in a cave, with the macaroni and cheese colored landlines washing up along Brittany's coast year after year. But 2 journalists from France Info, along with members of the environmental group Arviltansu, discovered the container while visiting the cave Friday. The phones first began showing up in the mid-80s, with as many as 200 of them appearing on beaches in 2018 alone, according to France Info. As for how the source was finally found, a farmer recently reached out about a metal shipping container filled with the phones deep inside the cave, which is only accessible at low tide, per the BBC. He even recalled the first Garfield phone turning up after that storm decades ago. According to the BBC, the organization and local officials plan to keep searching for more of the phones.
Well, that was very concise. I didn't have to go through a full 20-minute thing. It was just like, yep, there was a storm, shipping container ended up in a cave. Now during low tide, sometimes some phones just get pushed. Nice. That's how you do it right there. Thanks to resub Mukau. Thanks to the Prime Disgusting Rat. How far are you in One Piece? I've been on episode 16 for about a month. I'm getting closer to finishing that episode every night, though. Thanks to the Prime Boomer GG. There's the Prime Bubby Bind. prime, Hear from God. Black Lotus Ristic Studios? What does that mean? Oh, it's just going over the history of the Black Lotus. I'll have to pass for now. I'm gonna start Bleach, wish me luck. I don't know why you're doing that to yourself, but Godspeed. I own a sexy mannequin. Sounds a little risky for Twitch. Thanks to Prime DJ. You know we haven't checked in on a while? Wizard of Odd. And Truly. Ah, they've recently been into cryptos. I haven't uploaded much at all. Thanks to the resub, Mimi. Truly was the other one.
Today we're going to be transferring.
They don't do any of like the crazy shit from like years ago, huh? They used to be Barcroft, and they used to do things like weightlifting with my vagina and stuff. Thanks to the gift sub, Isabella, and the prime, Ferrer, and resub, Billiams. They don't seem to really do that anymore. Subway remix, seen it. Yeah, we were just talking about the Berserk manga author. Chris Angel's opening a restaurant? Nice. We watched Nexpo's newest video. Not a whole lot going on in that. Okay, we can watch the new Disrupt video. Just give me 1 second though. I will be right back. I'm back. Oh, thanks for the gift sub, Philly. The bits, Huzo. They better not continue Berserk out of respect. See, I was thinking the opposite. But I don't really know. I can see both sides of the argument. Would he, like, let's say someone created something and it didn't finish, and they passed away. Like, what would be more respectful, to finish it in their memory, or let it die with them? I feel like finishing it is what most people would want to see, because I imagine when someone creates something like that, they want the fans to get the conclusion that they put so much time into. But I could also see letting it die so that way it doesn't go to shit and, like, ruin the image everyone has. It's crazy. It's a really tough question to answer. I imagine they'll never finish it. I'm just gonna speculate. I don't think it will be finished. But who knows? Thanks to the gift sub Philly and the resub Stoner Boner. And the gift sub Tiger. Like, take for example George R.R. Martin, right? Let's say he died before Game of Thrones Season 8 aired. And then Game of Thrones Season 8 airs. Kind of puts like a real shit stain on the whole thing, and there's like nothing he can really do about it because he's dead. But since he's alive, he can make up for it with the books. Interesting though. Really fucking sad. You know, actually, I'm gonna order the fucking entire Berserk manga collection. I really have been wanting to check that out. And the art has always been incredible. I've always found the art incredible. I might as well just start fucking reading it. I've never read a manga in my life, like cover to cover. Get so bored. But I think I'll give that one a try. Okay. Is this the one we wanted to do from Disrupt? Thanks to the resub AG.
Monday. A whale explodes in a small town in Taiwan.
What?
President Hamid Karzai signs the new constitution of Afghanistan.
Didn't expect that intro.
Is just getting started. In North America, at around 8 a.m., an email appears in the inbox of a few users. Upon opening, there's an attachment. It has a generic name like document.txt or readme.doc, and to the mind of an unsuspecting 2004 human, it looks legit.
And
right now,
oh boy,
the virus, also known as My Doom,
it blows up the computer,
is now copying itself to the Windows system folder and replacing an existing file called taskmon.exe. It also creates the file shimjapi.dll in the same directory. This is a backdoor Trojan that opens TCP listening ports ranging from 3127 to 3198.
I definitely thought that stood for To Catch a Predator for a second.
Call that an application listens to.
I was wondering what that had to do with anything.
So in this case, it acts as a portal that can download and execute other files from wherever the virus was originally deployed.
Thanks again,
One of these files is simply named message.
Thank you again, Philly.
The worm then creates two registry keys. The first one says that whenever the computer is rebooted,
no, that was the I love you virus spirit.
Run again. The second one says that whenever the user opens Internet Explorer, the file created earlier, shimjapi, will also run. To the unsuspecting user.
So why did the whale explode? Because it was hacked.
In the background, the worm is now propagating itself, sending emails using the original computer's network to other users. It disguises under randomly generated email addresses with generic names like Adam, Alex, Dan, Maria, and Sandra. But this worm isn't blind. It's smart. It avoids sending itself to domains that would house users that could discover it. Domains like .edu, .gov, and others. It also avoids informational addresses like help@ or admin@. And that's just before lunch.
That's a kiwi. I recently started eating kiwis. They are so good. Also, kiwis are apparently like extremely good for you. Like one of the best fruits. Best foods in general or some shit.
the midday sun, the worm has slowed.
Yeah, I think the kiwi we got in the fruit tier list was just dog shit.
10%. Average web page loading time slow by 50%. The computing community is reporting that 1 in 10 email messages now contain the virus.
Uh-oh.
The SEO Group, a software company creating Linux products, offers a $250,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of the worm's creator. The FBI and Secret Service also open investigations. A second version of the worm has surfaced, mydoom.b. This new version includes a denial of service attack against the SEO Group and an identical attack against Microsoft. The worm will launch 64 threads, each of them requesting the main page of the website.
Tier 1 laughing
this
limbo.
process of requesting 64 times is repeated every second. The request is simple.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet, Philly.
HTTP 1.1 from every infected machine throughout the globe. It's scheduled to begin in 6 days.
This channel has like extremely high production value, but a lot of the shit they show makes no sense in regard to what the actual subject is. Like a fucking cat jumping into itself. We watched a kiwi throb. Lemons rot.
A man is fast asleep behind a set of blackout curtains. Between the realm of lucidity and waking, he hears something. He gets out of bed, runs to a panic room, shuts the door, and waits.
I will become master of the universe.
Bruised and battered, a mother leaves her alcoholic husband for the last time. She brings with her a suitcase of belongings and her only son. Over the subsequent years, chaos turns to order. The young kid excels in school, makes his way to the top of the class.
Is this Kim.com?
Then, one evening, in 1985, at just 11 years old, he spots it in a shop window. The Commodore 16.
Wow.
For the subsequent weeks, he
look at that piece of shit.
Buy it for him. Eventually,
Thanks,
she scrapes her earnings together and purchases the terminal. Like a window into a foreign world, pixels behind the screen illuminate his curiosity into a newfound realm of ones and zeros. Self-taught, self-learning, this is a step far removed from the strict guidelines of school.
Oh fuck, I'm going into cyberspace? Jesus Christ!
Now, at age 15, as his interest in computers reaches an all-time high, his grades drop to all-time lows.
Oh man.
He's held back a year, but he doesn't care. The Wild West of anonymous chat rooms filled with stolen credit cards, NASA safeguards, and Pentagon files are calling his name day and night. He takes the pseudonym and begins traveling back.
Yeah, this is Kim.com, isn't it?
Intercepting telephone companies,
Fucking
pushing
knew it.
cybernetic buttons, all while sitting in the comfort of his mother's apartment. On one of these anonymous boards, he meets another teen hacker.
This is fucking boring. Man, this is exactly like the Zoomer kind of shit, though. This is constant action editing.
It allows two parties to
there is no pleasing
more
young
callers
people,
that
it
are
sounds like.
simultaneously connected to his service, the higher a profit he can claim on the lines. He begins using stolen credit card numbers to increase this number, a practice that would soon land him a few days in a jail cell before being released with some fines. The business continues growing, and by the time he's 18, he's making nearly $200,000 per year.
Oh, good shit. He's
Moves
raking
out,
it in.
Gets a Mercedes, rides on the Autobahn. For him, the limitless road is a meditative experience. He puts in a tape, maxes out the stereo, and follows the lines towards infinity.
Yeah, that's what driving should feel like, a meditative
The world
experience.
fades out. He feels as though he's
That
flying
sounds
in
safe.
space. This is where he thinks. Business plan, code structures, Quake 2 strategies. Then between Berlin and Munich, a car cuts in front of him. At nearly 250 kilometers per hour, he flashes his lights for the car to move. It doesn't budge. He's forced to tap on the brakes.
Oh, thank you, 2
5
Fort.
months
Appreciate the
earlier,
12.
He disabled the automatic stability control on his Mercedes.
What? Why?
This light tap on the brakes causes the car to lose traction on the pavement. It churns sideways and crashes straight into the metal barrier. Without seatbelts, him, his girlfriend, and 3 friends are hurled into the air.
What? What the fuck does that have to do with the... What the fuck does that have to do with, like, anything?
A concept known as the Ultimate Rally, the Gumball 3000 on steroids.
What?
To create buzz within the racing community, he hosts a competition. Those that could send the best street racing videos would win cash prizes.
I didn't know that.
In an early email discussing the concept with his business partners, he writes, "Instead of sending the actual file, users could simply upload the file once on a hosted server, then send that link to the recipients, who would then download the video using their own bandwidth."
Thanks to Prime, Toby.
In May 2005, Kim Vander Kolk, a developer he met years earlier, and his childhood friend Ortman start running the business in Hong Kong.
I used Mega Upload a lot back in the day.
What is dubbed as a blue ocean.
Every single
There's no competition here.
No
other
YouTube file was through Mega Upload. You're watching this video alone. Chat isn't watching this stupidity.
And his team.
Man, you sound like a real pleasant guy, huh?
Into this new world.
I didn't make the video. What the fuck do you want from me? You're not insulting me. You don't like it? I'm not forcing your eyes open, man. Calm down, Bandit.
First in racing
Holy shit.
Then beyond those roads to the wider public.
I'll go to your arcade Craniacs Among Us potions soon, I guess.
Technology improves, meaning higher profit margins for the small company. By 2007,
Tier 1 Devour.
there are hundreds of file-sharing competitors. A few have overtaken them, but Mega is quickly rising again in the ranks, largely due to a unique program they've set up, incentives for file sharing.
You know what, here's your chance, actually. This is for you, Bandit. I'll stop it. What do you want to see, Bandit? Take the stage. This is your time. Let's see what you got. What do people want to see, Bandit? What does chat crave with your superior taste? Bless us. What do you want, Bandit? Where you at? You're the speaker for the whole chat, apparently. Please, tell me. What do they want? Where are you? Thanks to the resub Scissor and the Prime Sora. Anything? Okay, I guess not. Thanks to the gift sub C made. And the resub Samoth. React to Ado's music. I'm assuming that's your friend. We don't usually do that. I'm sure it's great though. Thanks to the bits Philly. More crazy Japanese shows. Maybe more Banzuke later. Really? I didn't know that, Rocket Sloth. I didn't think Kim.com still did anything online. I hadn't heard his name in years. Thanks to Tier 1, Chris. Alright, well I gave that plenty of time. No, we're not going to finish it. The chat spokesperson made a very good case